I had it off until about 20, 30 minutes ago.
Okay.
From when you mentioned it in the Discord. Gold Grimlock. Okay, Ambrose was going to the tavern. To get Pembroke.
Was I or do we thought we already did that at like the end of last week's? Or am I thinking of something else?
I don't think so. Did we
Oh, all
finish
right.
that?
I think we finished up at the jailhouse, and we were that whoever was there was done there and was gonna leave towards the brawl or whatever.
We were going to get into the We were getting into the battle hoopty for the next thing.
So we're probably catching Ambrose up.
Mm-hmm.
Pop tablets.
Yeah.
Is it as good as we remember?
Oh yeah. It is delicious.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So then, as everyone is piling out or starting to pile into the Doom wagon, Ambrose will come from the tavern with Pembroke.
Yeah. I think that's where we were at. For some reason, I am really hazy on the end of last session.
Ambrose probably is too.
That's fair.
Let's see. Althea told Ambrose to go get Pembroke, and Pembroke ran off before hearing why.
Or no, Ambrose ran off before hearing
Ambrose
why.
ran off to before hearing
That's
why.
right.
It's like all I heard was go get Pembroke or Thaddeus. They went to the jailhouse. Ambrose went to the tavern.
How hard is it raining right now? Like, what is it?
I can't even hear the rain effect.
Really?
I can hear the rain, but I'm just wondering, like, what are our characters? It doesn't sound like it's raining super hard.
Well, I didn't want it to be too intrusive.
No, I know. That's part of why I'm asking, though, for clarification. Because earlier you said, Omega just rolled for initiative.
I see the turn order there.
Earlier you said that it was getting hard to see.
Damn,
Yes.
that's a good roll.
Yeah, nice roll, man.
So
it's
like,
raining hard enough to diminish sight. What do you want to call that? Diminish
visibility.
visibility is the word. Yeah. Basically, everyone's gonna be rolling perception at disadvantage, and you're not gonna be able to see as far.
Okay.
Okay.
Perception at disadvantage. Our attacks are would like my arrows. Is it going to be harder to shoot things? Like, is there wind? Probably shouldn't have asked that question.
The wind is picking up, but it's not that bad yet.
Go sit in the
Okay.
corner.
Okay. So it's raining hard enough to reduce visibility, but it's not like the town is pulling a Silent Hill. Like we can see farther than like 5 feet in front of us.
Right.
But does it
That's-
look like it's heading in that direction?
Yeah.
How quickly?
Mm, I don't know,
Roll for weatherman.
probably like 4.5 hours.
Oh, so
Okay.
to coincide with the beginning of the party. Fabulous.
Yeah, but that got canceled. Pretty sure you said that.
Did I?
Yeah.
I thought
Last
so.
session,
Oh,
you
to the
definitely said
sheriff?
that.
Okay,
Oh yeah, you told the sheriff to be like, call it off.
right. Call
I'm
it
just
off, send
wondering.
everybody home, go door to door, find people with the sucker marks on the back of their necks, and anybody who's acting weird.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So while they're doing that, we're going to go try to check out the brawl thing.
I'm gonna bring a couple of steel chairs just to make it interesting.
Why do we? What? So, okay. So let's go.
Okay, so
So-
Pembroke is there now at the jailhouse, wondering why he was asked to come over.
Are,
Yeah,
are we in the
It's an
Doom
excellent
Wagon or not?
question.
Not yet. You're just outside. Although, I mean, he kind of takes a step so that he's under the opening, so that he's not being rained on anymore.
First of all, sir, would you please turn around?
He does a 360, and then he smiles at you.
Face away from me for a moment. I need to look at the back of your neck, please. There's a reason.
Hmm. And Ambrose, I mean, you didn't have a reason because you ran off without hearing why. So you didn't tell him why you were going to go over to the jailhouse, correct?
Correct.
No, Ambrose just showed up and was like, "Hey, Pembroke, road trip."
All right. He turns away and
Look at the
looks
back
out
of his
into
neck.
the rain.
Okay. Check him over. Get a second person to help me check him over. Please.
Sure.
2 pairs of eyes are better than 1.
I'll help.
It's not raining that bad.
4 pairs of eyes and a pair of forceps and a scalpel are even better.
Ew.
Okay.
Get like a coat on with a collar. All right, so you have to like pull his collar away so that you can see it his neck better, but
Mhm.
it's blemished.
Oh, that's a
Rub
mercy.
it with some water. Or
Something
alcohol.
to his credit.
Wow. Really, Rana?
Rana doesn't like this guy.
Well. Did you say that out loud?
Nope.
Okay.
Speaking in the third person. You have something to say, Rana? Rana doesn't like this person.
Hashtag Rana thinks he's a d-bag.
Yeah, well, you know. I don't think that she's the only one who thinks that, but anyway.
No, don't
All
ask
right.
Johnny because he'll tell you.
Have you satisfied
Thank you,
your
Thaddeus.
curiosity?
Yes. And now the reason that we're looking for this is I'm going to keep it quick and just say I give him the download on the thralls, the.
Expo dump.
Yeah. Exactly. Blah.
Yes, Ambrose did mention something about some sort of mind controlling creature.
Yes, well, it's entirely possible there's more than one. So, what's happening right now is that we, and she indicates the party, are going to get in the Doom Engine and head down to the south end of town. There's a brawl taking place. You're welcome to either join us or you can join the, if you would please, the sheriff and the remaining deputies who are going to be sending everyone home, making sure that the party is shut down, and then going from house to house and checking people for those same marks that I was looking for on you. Also, I would assume that you know these people fairly well from everything that you have said thus far. If you run into anyone who is behaving significantly out of character for what you know of them, they too should be restrained and taken in, because some of those who are under control of this being do not have these marks. So your choice whether you want to go
Wait.
hunting with them or hunting with us.
Althea, did you say some of them could be under the control and not have a mark?
Correct.
Then why are we trusting him?
Because
Ambrose vouches.
well, we don't know if he's behaving significantly differently than he normally does.
Not.
Is there?
And
I have a question, maybe for
Go ahead.
Gaz. Is there the people that have been, I suppose, devoured by the intellect devourers? Do they just kind of behave sort of the same? Like, does their behavior change in a way that is consistent? Does this make any sense? Are they turning into zombies, basically? Not zombies, but they're just like they're not real
Ac-
people anymore.
Actually,
Does the question make sense?
at the word zombies, Johnny pipes up. Ooh, I can handle those.
They behave differently because the intellect devourer is a different entity.
So they start behaving more like intellect devourers.
Yeah, depending on what their what their goals are, but they don't become zombie-like. And it's possible that if the people are studied well enough, then the intellect devourer can try to mimic them.
Ah, okay. Okay.
well, at this point, I would say,
Fireballs for everyone.
really, Johnny?
What? Only way to be sure.
Thaddeus
Not
lifts
killing
a
an
flask and says, "Fireball, you say? Care for a shot?"
I don't trust you. Stay away from me or suffer the consequences. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Wonderful.
Don't know if you've got any healing potions on you.
Would you trust them if you did?
Have you looked at me lately?
I see you.
Johnny looks, says,
She's
"You're pretty."
Althea looks. She is covered in mud from head to toe,
Mm-hmm.
bedraggled, and
Beat
not
to,
doing
beat
well.
to a pulp.
She is not doing well right now.
Mhm.
And we're going into another brawl. Anyway, excuse me. Sorry about that. So, your choice, whether you wish to go on the house to house hunt or come with us to the brawl at the south end of town.
Aiden, hold on. Aiden, you seem to have some apothecarial tendencies. Do you have any more of those healing potions about your person?
I have 3.
Do
One
you have
regular
Hang on a
and
minute. So
the
do I.
ability?
I have some too. I'm going to have those in the wagon.
And Johnny looks at you like, "Wow." Do you have the ability to
What?
make more, and how long would it take?
they will take 1 day each.
Okay, so not really a thing we can
No.
bolster right now, but that's okay. So you have 3 upon you. Wonderful. Althea, you say you have some healing potions?
I have 3 on me, and I think
I
I
would
may need to use them all.
start with 1, see where it takes you.
How many? Yeah, so what are the stats for a potion of healing?
You get 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
14d8 plus 19. Sorry, I just like my random numbers better than your stats.
So, next. No.
That's 4 hit points you
What?
didn't have.
Now I'm only down 30 points.
That's 8. No,
What?
Not 4. It's 8.
2d4 plus.
6
Plus 4.
plus
Oh,
2.
plus 4.
Oh, plus
No,
2.
it's plus
Sorry,
2.
plus 2.
Plus 2. So it's
Yeah,
6.
Number of dice.
Are we doing this on the way, like in the wagon?
Yes.
Sure. Thaddeus decides to join you, deciding that this way he keeps out of the rain, and it'd
Ethan,
probably be more interesting.
Ethan will pull out one of his
He
potions.
thinks he's going to be out of the rain once we get there.
And
So cute.
throw it in a special little flask before drinking it.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm going to go for a second one because, oof.
Now that's special.
Yeah.
Holy
for
crap.
one.
Wait, you put it in a special flask and it gave you more?
Yeah, I mean, it was a better potion to begin with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he did roll 4 wands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which sucks.
Sucks.
I
Alright,
mean, I'm only down
so
4 now. It's fine.
That's true.
2d4 plus 2, so 7 more. Alright, and take that down to 1. Gonna hold on to that 1 for right now.
Always keep one in reserve.
Right.
Anything else happening in the wagon on the ride over?
Rana will ask Tonist if he knows how to make sending stones.
I do. Actually, it'll take me like an hour, I think. I don't know materials, but I can make them.
Yeah. How long is this ride going to take, by the way?
Oh, this ride.
It's like a 5-minute
Okay, just checking.
ride.
What
Well,
if the
5
battle
minutes.
wagon
That
drives
seems
really
long.
slow?
No. I don't need them like before the brawl. It's fine. But thank you. Yes. When we get a chance, I would appreciate it.
Looks like for sending stones, you need 2 rocks.
Oh, wherever will we find those?
You are in a rock-free zone.
Before we get to this brawl, and I'm hoping that Tonist is on a same level so that he can be part of this conversation. We need strategy. We've been going about this completely haphazardly. I don't know that. I know that my place is as defense, but I need input from all of you,
If I may,
please.
you are the Baroness until you abdicate. True?
Yes.
Then be the Baroness. Find it in yourself to have that presence, knowing we are all at your back. You are not alone. No, not Kid Rock, not The Rock.
Wow. Nice.
Nice.
Well played.
Try and quell them peacefully, and let them all know that the alternative is going to be painful, because the alternative is us.
Alternative doesn't have to be painful.
He looks at you and goes, if they don't stop, we're going to have to subdue them.
It doesn't have to be painful though. You can just use magic.
Well, then what do you suggest, Ambrose?
You
Please.
got the solution in your pocket, Althea.
The solution in my pocket? What do you mean?
This was quite a few sessions ago. But when we were hanging out by that Dole Stone, and you and Rana or Gwen, whichever you go by, I don't judge. You had to
What the
like
fuck?
go back to town for something or other. Like me and Johnny and Tonist all stayed by the Dole Stone. I handed you that Bloodstone spell gem that should still have a charge of hypnotic pattern in it.
I don't think you handed that to me.
Oh, I did, I think.
I don't have it in my inventory.
Gave it to somebody. Went
Yeah,
back to
you
town.
definitely gave it to somebody.
And I never got it back. I just realized.
For sake of argument, Althea has it in her pocket.
Okay. I'm going to go digging in my pouch and go, I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. She pulls something out of her pouch and she's looking at it. What is it again?
There you go. It's a Bloodstone spell gem or something. I don't fully understand it, but just like basically it's a free spell charge. You'll hold it up, and the spell I put in it was hypnotic pattern. So hold it up, and Here, I'm just gonna put the spell thing right there.
Jacob, you're making it really hard to focus. Wow. Okay, sorry.
If I was
hypnotic
helping, I
pattern.
wouldn't be a very good DM.
Wow. 120 feet, 30-foot cube within range. Glowing stick of incense. Flat. Okay. Oh. Fun. Okay. Are we sure we want to use that on a bunch of brawlers? Or do we
Why
want to keep
not?
this for something? Well, all right. It's a good option.
I mean, it's fantasy times. Pepper spray hasn't been invented yet. So this is kind of the sickest thing.
Pocket
I'll-
sand does exist.
I don't know. Ethan, has pepper spray been invented yet?
Can
Althea,
you invent pepper spray?
Althea, you asked for options,
I did.
and
did,
Ambrose
and
just
this is an
gave you
option.
a wonderful non-violent option because the other option is we all wade in and start subduing people physically.
Right.
Talking to them might also be an option.
What's that?
Right. Talking to them is going to be the first option.
Of course. I'm
But
just
if-
thinking about alternatives.
Right, and if they're enthralled and belligerent, then the talking option might come up short
No.
pretty quickly.
And Ambrose, I respect and acknowledge your wonderful insight on this. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank
Bruce
you very
shoots you a
much.
thumbs up.
All right, so there's that. Nathan, obviously your suggestion is to speak first, fight after. Do you wish to add anything to that?
Buy low, sell high.
No, that sounds fine.
Always buy under arrow.
Always what?
Always buy under arrow.
Is this a
It's a
fortune
Funhouse
cookie?
reference.
Oh,
Indoor plumbing. It's going to be big.
How did people eat sandwiches before sliced bread?
Pita.
They just had
Just two
really big
loaves.
sandwiches.
Two
Wouldn't that-
whole
wouldn't that-
loaves.
oh, it would have to be 2 loaves, yeah.
Okay, guys, let's focus. Come on.
all right.
Rolling
Oh,
up on the
also,
south.
side note,
Because you're wrapping me into the tangents here, and I love it.
Shiny object.
side note before we get to the brawl and stuff, does anybody want a scroll of water breathing? I have one on my person.
Oh wait,
and,
no, save that.
Well, I don't need it anymore.
Okay,
so
well
if
then
you
I'll hold
want-
on to it. Let me.
Okay, there
I'm
you
gonna
go.
write that down
Yeah,
on.
Give it-
Arrows fly
yeah.
through water?
Anymore?
Give it to the kleptomaniac ranger.
I don't need it anymore.
Oh,
My
That's
weapon
fine.
is
so you can breathe
electricity-based.
underwater now.
Althea's weapon is ice-based.
Oh yeah.
I shouldn't use it and she shouldn't use it. That's what I'm saying.
Give it to
True.
me. I'll hold it.
I just said I'm holding
I
it.
think Rana already laid claim to it.
Fine.
Rana,
I will put it and Rana into the bag of holding.
Rana, unless you have a better idea, I would suggest you stay on top of the tank. Not on top of me, the tank, or Johnny the tank, on top of the doom buggy.
Got it.
Uh,
In the rain.
That's fine.
Gaz, your choice where you want to be. Do you have any input on this?
He doesn't. He's going to stay in the main compartment.
All right. Gaz, can you and Thaddeus work together to man the ballista? What?
Might not want to leave those two of them alone.
Sure.
They'll sort it out.
Yeah, they might. You might not like the result.
If Gaz is staying in the Doom engine, and I assume that Thaddeus is staying in the Doom engine because he wants to stay dry, someone needs to
Well,
man them.
They have
Yes,
to be on the roof for that.
I thought the
Ballista is
ballista was
on-
downstairs.
It is.
Oh, listen, never
First
mind.
level. And he built like
And
a
we
map for the
also-
list or for the battle wagon.
You also might want Thaddeus to help us do the talking part. Ambrose turns to Thaddeus, because you're extra charisma. Ambrose says, winking a lot.
Charismatic, is you?
Yeah.
He smiles and says, "Well, I suppose I could be of some assistance there."
See? Valuable member of the team.
If you don't mind getting your fancy duds all soggy.
If it's to help the barony, I will.
Much appreciated. All right.
Okay, you roll up. You roll up south of town on a muddy clearing, just outside of the
Pardon me.
the buildings that make up the main port of the town. There are a group of 7 people just punching each other, pulling each other down into the mud, kicking. It's not. Doesn't seem organized in any way, and it's hard to tell who's on whose side. Most of them look young. They're in relatively poor-looking clothes, just like tunic and breeches, not, fancily dressed. 6 are human, 1's a dwarf.
Hmm. Wait.
Brother.
Sorry. Now I need to go look up some of my notes. Crap. All right.
Side unrelated question.
Oh. Hmm?
Has the battle wagon been struck by any more lightning in the meantime?
Not that you're aware of.
It got struck by lightning. I missed that.
It
All right.
has.
All right.
Ethan will hop off the wagon and
Same.
approach the brawlers.
I'm right
Uh,
with you.
And Rana will hop out and crouch on top of the tank.
Ethan will hold his hands up in peace.
Okay.
Peace with what seems to be the problem here.
I repeat what he says in Dwarvish.
How far away are you standing from them?
Close.
Okay. As you say that, one of them, who's holding another by the front of their shirt, down in the mud, looks up at you and then turns back and just punches the person in the face.
This
At
isn't going well.
that Altheus puts on her best stentorian voice. Cease and desist.
Johnny just kind of gives her a look, but doesn't say anything. Doesn't seek to undermine. Just kind of looks at her like, cease and desist. Really? Okay.
Stop what you're doing. Stop this conflict immediately and stand to.
Better.
So they keep tussling about, paying no heed to the group.
I'm going to walk in. I'm going to walk up to the first of them and smack them with the flat of my halberd.
Get a
So cold.
response.
Yeah.
Basically, slap each one of them.
Basically, you're going for a literal spank and tank.
Basically.
I approve.
Meh.
Roll damage.
Shit.
This would be bludgeoning, not lethal.
Right.
This is being real
It's still
cold.
Cold,
Yeah.
which is
Freezing
non-lethal.
asses.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
Frostbite on the hindquarters.
Okay, so the the first the 9 isn't being applied because you're not slashing at them, just the 2 cold.
Okay.
That person yelps and rolls or jumps to the side. Make a charisma check with intimidation if you have it.
I'd rather do a charisma saving throw, but I do have intimidation, so not great.
I'd say roll your charisma and add your intimidation bonus, right? Is that right, Jacob?
Well, the intimidation should have charisma. in it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. It does, but my
Yeah.
trained is persuasion, not intimidation.
Mm.
Oh well. That's fine.
Let's see. The 4 of them, the young men in like overalls, struggle to push away from the other 3, the dwarf, the older looking man, and a woman, who keep after them and are trying to just like grapple them to the ground.
But the first 2 I separated or not, or just separated one of them out.
You separated one of them out, and he's basically being chased by one of the other 3.
Mm-hmm. You get back by the wagon. I'll wait in and pop the next one.
Okay.
Damn!
That will miss.
Do they feel the cold at least as it goes by? Can
Someone
I
open a window? It's
Pop
drafty
one
out
with
here.
the butt end? Here's where the butt
You can
end
try.
is.
Yeah.
Whew. There's that.
Yeah, that'll hit. Okay. So that person goes to the ground unconscious.
Mhm.
Who were you going after with that attack? There's the 4 young men, one of which you popped already on, and is struggling to get away from the woman, and then there's the dwarf and the older man that are after the 3 young men.
The older man.
Okay.
So basically going for the largest, strongest looking.
He goes down unconscious.
I said stop.
Ethan will try to physically interpose himself between the woman and the young man.
Hopefully the aggressors, not the ones who
Yeah.
are trying to run away.
Johnny, keep that one.
Got him.
I'm hoping that you'll basically cuff the ones that are grab them by the scruffs of the necks and pull them apart.
Ethan, make an acrobatics or athletics as the woman tries to grab him now. Probably going to fail.
Probably.
Spectacularly.
She slips in the mud and falls to the ground and is pushing herself up as the dwarf tries to move past Ethan to the young man. They are oblivious to Althea's commands. At this point, the young men are trying to. They're like calling for help and yelling at the group that they don't know why they're being attacked by the other 3. A lot of confused shouting and confused shouting.
Okay. I'm going to bring my halberd down in front of the dwarf to stop his forward momentum.
Okay.
And
Oh no.
ducks under it.
That was actually something else. I've been doing
Okay.
GM rolls in that one because I rolled the D20 normal. It didn't. It just repeated it as a GM roll. Okay. I'm sorry. And halberd down in front of who?
In front of the dwarf. I'm trying to stop his progress, not necessarily knock him out.
Okay. he turns to you and tries to grab at you, and pull you down into the mud. Make athletics or acrobatics.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
So the dwarf has grabbed Althea and pulled her down into the mud, and is getting ready to try to punch her in the face.
Can I see his eyes? Does he look like he's possessed?
He's real focused. He wants to hurt you.
He's real focused. Mm-hmm. Okay. I I mean, I'm gonna try to throw him off if I can.
Okay.
I don't know if I can.
Yeah.
Do I have? I. You know what's funny is I don't have an unarmed strike in my attacks and spell casting.
Do you want to strike him or just get him off of you?
I want to throw him off.
Okay. Do an athletics check. All of a sudden, the woman that was after one of the young men that was trying to grab Ethan just stops and just sort of stands there doing nothing. Very strange.
Boy.
Does anyone else want to try anything with the dwarf?
The dwarf is still aggressive, but
The dwarf is on top of me and getting ready to pummel me into the mud.
right.
Oh, Johnny,
Real
Johnny would grab him by the
soft and
head.
dwarvish.
No, Johnny would just reach over and grab him by the head and say, "Stop!" in Dwarven, because he's fluent in that
Oh, you can
language.
speak it too. Never
Yeah.
mind.
That's
make,
okay.
make an athletics check.
Oh,
Or
sure.
yeah, athletics.
One of the things he doesn't have.
Would it just be a strength check too? Just grabbing him by the head.
Yeah, the dwarf pushes you away. You're not able to grab hold of him.
Okay.
Ethan's just gonna step forward and just punch this guy in turn. He's not gonna try and kill him, but he's not gonna play around.
Okay. You strike him once and he falls down into the mud unconscious. The three young men huff and puff out of breath. The fourth one has gone over and is standing near the wagon. Thaddeus is looking out with an amused expression from the cover of the wagon.
I'll pick myself up out of the mud.
Ambrose prestidigitates Althea clean.
Nice.
She smiles, looks over at you. Thank you. It's very sweet.
Ambrose gives you a thumbs up and telepathically says, "You're doing great."
And walk over to the woman and look her directly in the eyes and say, "What are you doing?"
Just give me 1 second. I'm typing something out. Okay. She turns to you and says, "We were instructed to cause a distraction."
Shit.
Of course you are.
Knew it.
She says it monotonously, monotonously.
Where is this conversation happening? I'm sorry, I think I missed that. Is it right next to the tank? Can Rana hear it?
It is pretty close, yeah.
Okay,
You can hear.
okay. Althea, check her neck.
That was the next thing. So I do.
Distraction
Okay.
from what?
Hopefully she doesn't try to fight me on it.
As you go to peer at her neck, she bends at the waist and lowers her head, presenting her neck very so that you can see it very easily. There's
Mhm.
4 sucker marks on it.
What about the other two?
They're unconscious on the ground, and when you check them, they also have the same scarring.
Uh-oh.
Gentlemen, calling out to the The four young men.
Yep, they're still well. 3 of them are still close by, and the 4th one at the tank or the doom wagon perks up. They have hands on their knees, bent over a little bit. They're clearly exhausted.
Hmm. Gentlemen, when did you start this fight?
Gasping for breath, one of them says they came after us as we were heading away from town.
Why were
It
you
was
Why were you leaving
10
town?
minutes.
Why were you leaving town?
The rain, it's coming down hard. Head back to the farm.
Very well. I need 2 of you to go and get a good quantity of rope. The other 2 of you, I need you to stand guard over these 2 unconscious and hold this woman for now. Tie all 3 of them up. And I need you to stay here and guard. I know it's rainy, but I trust that you are good, hardy men and will stand guard.
All right, where would? Yeah, I'll go get some rope, I guess.
Try
And
the docks. They're probably the closest.
2 of them starts, half jogging away.
What are we being distracted from? The lake?
Most likely, yeah.
Is there anything nearby?
I'll,
be
I'll
worried
make the
about?
woman I'll make the woman stand up straight again and say, "What are you distracting us from?"
She says, hold on, let me just double check something. Okay. She says they're grabbing the apothecary.
Althea turns to Ethan. The apothecary?
Yeah, that would probably be Zook Shadowcloak. He had to shop across the street from the jail.
What do they need the
Right.
apothecary for?
I wouldn't know.
Then. Shit.
Where are we not supposed to be?
She just said they're grabbing the apothecary.
No, I know. I know. Just asking her a final question. Where are we not supposed to be? And I'm gesturing for everyone to get back into the doom buggy.
Center of town.
Thank you. We're working to set you free. And I'll turn a nod to one of the boys. Hold her hands behind her. Keep an eye on those 2. Keep them subdued. How far away? How long does it look like the other 2 will be gone finding rope?
Down in the docks and back, 15 minutes maybe.
Oof, God, that's a long time.
You assume oh no, that's way too long. Let's see, it was 2 minutes to get to that, so probably it'll be closer to 10.
All right.
Just still long, but
You hold her. You drag those 2 closer together, and if either one of them shows signs of waking up, thump them on the head. We need to go.
might give him a thump just in case.
Just don't kill them.
Ethan,
Mhm.
you might want to run ahead.
Let's go.
I can do that. Nathan will sprint on ahead.
Okay. You're about. How long does?
How long does it? I mean, the doom buggy will take 5
Okay.
minutes to get to the center of town. But it's going what, 40 feet per round?
35.
Oh, 35.
Well, 70 per round.
Oh, okay. All right, pile in.
Okay. Everyone gets in. The woman just sits down in the mud. And you head back. Ethan running up in front or ahead. Ethan, I'm assuming you're just making a beeline for the apothecary's building?
Yeah.
Okay. You arrive at the front door. It's been kicked in. You can hear struggling in the back room. The front room is, filled with various ingredients and equipment for making potions.
He'll head inside,
Okay. At
taking the dodge action as he goes in because he knows what he's going to find.
Sure. And just headed into the back room.
Yeah.
Okay. At the doorway to the back room, you see two. Well, you smell them first. Two men who smell rank. They have scruffy beards. They don't look like they've groomed themselves in quite a while. The rain has made them smell a bit like wet dogs.
Ew.
That sort of musty dirt and lack of hygiene smell. They are busy tying up the gnome who is grunting and struggling against them. They spot you as you get to the doorway, and one of them pulls out a dagger and is moving toward you, going to try to strike you.
Okay. Ethan will inform them that he doesn't want to hurt them, but he will if he must.
Who are you?
I have been traveling with the Baroness.
He spits on the ground and says, "We don't have no quarrel with you. Just leave us be."
What do you want with the apothecary?
That's our business, and I just said we don't have any business with you. So
I think you do have business with me now.
he looks you over and says, he seems a little confused at the question, at the statement, and says, "What business would that be?"
Well, it seems like the apothecary does not wish to go with you. So why should I permit you to do so? To take him?
He looks back at his companion and the gnome, and turns back to you and says, "He just needs some creative persuasion. He'll come along."
Persuasion for what?
To come along with us.
I see.
Perhaps we can come to an arrangement.
I doubt it. You should let him go.
Well, we don't have any quarrel with you, sir. If you let us go without hassle, I can make it worth your while.
I don't think you can. I would like you to release him.
And if I say no,
Well, then you definitely will have business with me.
These thugs seem uncharacteristically patient for thugs.
he turns and tells the other one, "Take him out the back."
Alright,
And-
Ethan will step forward and punch this guy.
All right.
And then he will step past him to his friend and punch that guy twice.
All right. So He says, take him out the back, and as he's turning around, you punch him in the head, and he falls to the ground unconscious. Stepping past him, you give a quick blow to the other one, who is falling as you strike him again.
And then I will float a
Zook
dagger
seems
and-
relieved.
Do you know what they wanted with you? As I untie him.
He spits out some blood and says, no, I asked them who they were, and they just hit me.
Mm.
He's
Yeah.
bruised and it's the one bulging, or a blossoming black eye.
Yeah. Ethan will check the back of their necks.
They're clean
Hmm.
of sucker wounds.
Yeah. Interesting.
Nice question there. It's like it's only a technicality. Are they clean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Not even the sucker monster will touch that grime.
Ugh.
Pokemon goes, ooh, you guys nasty. Why not Zoidberg?
Tastes too much like peasant.
Oh no. Oh no.
Is there anything else you want to talk to Zook about while waiting for the battle wagon?
Which, in theory, we should be there about now.
I usually, with his speed versus the battle wagon, probably have like a 2-minute lead.
Oh, wow. He's quick.
Yes, which is why I suggested he go on ahead.
So you don't know what they wanted with you?
No, they just hit me and started to tie me up. He's still bound, by the way. Oh wait, you
Well,
unbound.
yeah,
Yeah.
I said I was untying him.
Yep.
Uh,
Telling you this as you untie him.
Hmm. Well, I guess can I search the two of them, see if they have anything that might, I don't know, give me some clue as to what they were trying to do with him?
Yeah, you can search them. They so aside from the 2 daggers, one on each of them, they also each have a what is that? Longsword. A small pouch of like silver and copper. And then the one that was speaking to you has a bulging pouch filled with small emeralds.
Interesting. I relieve them of the pouches and their weapons. And tie them up using the rope they were, well, one of them up using the rope from.
That they were using on Zook.
Yep.
Okay.
Tie up the leader with it.
All right. All right. Everyone else arrives in the battle wagon. You can see the front door is kicked in.
Hop out. Listen at the door.
Okay.
Ethan?
It's safe. You come on in.
Walk in.
Uh,
Well,
just
well done,
gesture at
sir.
the 2 bodies. Yeah, these are the 2 unconscious people.
Johnny
These
looks at her and
2
goes,
were-
you made friends. He just like kind of beams at Ethan for a minute. Friends. I'm so
seems
happy
like the
for
opposite
you.
of what I did, but alright.
He just shakes his head for a
So-
second, just continues on.
So these 2 were attempting to abduct the apothecary for reasons I'm not certain of.
They wouldn't tell you.
They would not. They
And
do
they're
not seem to
both-
have. Yeah, they do not seem to have the traditional marks on them. but we also didn't have brains pop out of their heads, so
Well, that's a mercy.
yeah.
Master Zook,
He looks at you. One eye's kind of closing up.
oof, you look like you're in need of your own services, sir.
He starts to laugh and then grimaces.
Oof. Well, I'm sure you have something here that will help that, yes?
Not and says, "You all don't look too much better."
We've had a busy day.
Mm.
Just put it that way. I wonder, sir, have people in the town come to you complaining of odd behavior in their family members?
He furrows his brow in concentration before saying, "No, not that I remember."
Very well. And have you treated anyone for strange marks on the back of their neck, marks that look like they've been attacked by a squid?
Squid? No.
And you yourself? You have no such markings on the back of your neck?
He raises pride. Don't know what you mean. I haven't been attacked by any squid.
Perhaps not that you remember. May I look, please? Just. We have seen entirely too many strange things this day, and we're trying to make certain that people are all right.
He shrugs and says, don't. I suppose I don't mind."
Generally, if they don't object, I figure they're not going to have them, but then again, have a look at the back of his neck. Check him.
He's clean.
Okay. Well, sir, I'm glad to say that you are not marked in the way that we've seen. So many people have been made thrall to some kind of monstrosity that has taken up residence in this place before we arrived. We're trying to find it and drive it out. If not destroy it, that would be preferable. Your services may be very much needed before the day is out.
Hmm. Well, I suppose if nothing else, you all need it. I've got a few potions that I can give you if you need them. Curative.
We would be greatly appreciative, sir.
He rummages about his supply and hands you 3 potions of healing and says, "And the work that you think I'll need to do?"
Probably more of the same. Possibly. I know that there are 4 young men who were involved in a scrap down at the south end of town that was designed to distract us from your abduction.
Mm.
So I think they've got some bloody lips and bruises as well. I think some arnica will probably help them.
I'm glad that didn't work. Take me time to make more potions, though.
I understand. Anything that you need in terms of supplies, if we need to provide you funds, I'm more than happy to do that.
Well, those 3 are on the house for stopping the abduction. I've got other supplies, just don't normally keep working on them.
Understood. Understood. Well, I would strongly suggest that you lock yourself up tight here unless there is a more secure place for you to be. I
Hey.
don't know if anyone else is going to be sent against you. Yes, Rana.
We were being watched.
By whom?
I don't know. There's 2 people that were just, well, figures. It's hard to see them. but they were watching us, and then they just walked into the forest.
Can you track them?
In the rain, I probably have to start following them now.
Let's go hunting. Johnny just unships his mace and goes and just like, yeah, he looks excited.
Right behind you.
Seconded.
Is there? Yes, and Althea will wrap up whatever with Zook and say, as I said, barricade yourself in. We
Might
can
need-
haul these two outside into the rain, or if you have some rope, we could tie them up.
One of them is currently tied up.
Oh, good. If you have more rope, we can tie the other one up. We can drag them to the jailhouse, but I do need to be with my friends.
Might
on
Zook
this
be
hunt.
safer with the sheriff?
They would be. Do we have time to get them there?
Yeah, the
They're across
jailhouse
the
is right
street.
across the street. Yeah.
All right, then. Zook, thank you very much for the potions. She's sticking them in her pouch, and she will grab the untied one and sling him like a sack of potatoes over her shoulder, wrinkling her nose as she does so. Ethan, do you have the other one?
Sure, I can try. Try and pick up the other guy.
Uh,
I mean,
Yeah,
Zook
you can
might
do that.
be safer in the company of the sheriff rather than these guys, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
I will be right back.
Odd spot on their tunics, huh? Missed that. Be right back.
How's everybody's weekend going?
Pretty uneventful.
Mostly have just been waiting for today.
Same.
Oh, Chaos got a chronicler.
To Herbert?
Wow.
Nice.
What I miss?
Bog.
Oh, he was just asking how everybody's weekends were going.
Oh. I spent entirely too much money at I found a liquor store I'm never allowed to go to unsupervised again. Ever.
Nice.
What? Okay, so the two of Rana and Johnny are heading off towards the figures going towards the forest.
And Ethan or sorry, not Ethan, Ambrose, I thought.
And Ambrose. Okay.
And Gaz, in theory.
Okay. So 4 of them going that way. And Ethan and Althea are going towards the jail with the people, with the two
Yes.
men.
And we'll head after the four of them as soon as we've dumped these two off.
Dumping them off, the sheriff, after smelling them, says that it might be good to just leave them in the pillory outside.
Up to you, sir. We have something we need to do. Can you handle them?
He nods. Yeah.
Thank you. We'll be back soon. God's willing.
Oh, I'm also assuming that Gaz followed us as soon as Johnny said,
Yes.
let's go on a hunt.
Yes. Yeah, he'll follow. Okay. After following them for a pretty short time, they seem to have caught note of the group and begins hustling towards the forest instead of walking.
So we will pick up our pace as well.
Yep.
Time to sprint.
Is Tonus still with the Doom Engine?
Yeah.
Oh. So before we head into the forest, I'll stick my head in, holler at him where we're going. and
Should I
what
join?
Rana saw. Do you want to go that way too? Will the Doom Engine make it into the forest?
No, to the latter. I take a quick glance at the map and like which direction did they head?
Into the forest. East?
Into the woods. Into the woods.
Yeah, east.
Head out of the woods and home before dark.
So okay, east. So we have not been to the tower, correct?
Excuse
That's
me.
the keep. Yeah, you've been there.
Oh, that's okay. There's two towers I'm seeing here.
There's like a stone monolith that represents the stone, the Dole stone, and then the tower. is the
Oh,
keep.
gotcha. Okay. So they're heading back, assumedly towards the dual stone,
More or less
or
in
in
that
that
general direction, sure.
Uh, yeah, I guess I should go with. I don't know. Is there some equivalent to locking of the? I'll just take the amethyst with me.
Right.
Okay.
How do you lock it? You make it undrivable.
Where is Thaddeus in all this?
He has been in the Doom Engine.
On the ballista.
Yeah, near the ballista, and yeah, he's going to stay behind.
Okay. If that's the case, then before Ambrose ran off with the other one, he just gave Thaddeus a quick hug. He was
Okay.
like, "Gotta
And
work,
I'll
we'll
say,
be back."
yeah, and Althea will look at him and say, "Help the sheriff."
It would be my pleasure for you.
Thank you.
Is Ethan sprinting to catch up to them, or just keeping with the
To catch up with the guys.
to
Yeah.
catch up with the two figures that are
Yes.
possibly away? Okay.
Oh, so you're sprinting out ahead of the rest of us?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I mean, if they're as tough as the other guys, it's not going to be a problem.
All right.
And
Yeah.
Althea's gonna look over at Gwen and go, "How is he so fast?"
I don't know.
Wing
Uh,
him.
they,
Shoot him in the leg.
they appear to be sprinting towards a pair of horses that are tethered in the tree line, and you'll catch up to them before they get there. As you get closer, they turn and draw their swords and get ready to meet you with stabby motions.
Stabby motions.
it's the worst
But
time.
yeah, they look like they're going to try to strike you if you get close to them.
Okay. I will make sure my sanctuary is up and dodge my way in.
Okay. So yeah, they're backing away as you come in towards them.
How far behind are the rest of us?
That's what I
Uh,
was just
like
gonna ask.
like 30 seconds. First
Can
one,
we
5
see
rounds.
this?
Great.
neither of them is able to attack you, and they look at each other, unsure of what's going on. What would you like to do to them?
Ethan will just hold his hands out in peace and yes, perhaps talking might be a better option. What do you want with us?
But with you, man, we're trying to leave. We were in town just buying supplies, right? And he looks at the other one. It's like, yeah, just getting some supplies. Heading out now.
Mm-hmm. That explains the drawn swords for sure.
Insight?
You really need it?
Willing
well,
to
we-
believe
you
the
know,
best of people.
It's hard to see you running at us. We thought maybe you were gonna try to rob us.
Yes, of course. I do seem the type, don't I?
they are continuing to, backstep towards the tree line where the horses are.
Ethan will skirt around them and cut them off.
Man, we
Oh,
don't
if
have
he can.
we don't have
If he can.
any quarrel with you. Just trying to leave.
Well, I
They're,
think my companions would still like to ask you some questions. So if you could hang out here, it'd be great.
they're just as disheveled and scruffy looking as the other two.
I was gonna say that
Mhm.
sounds like your buddy's lines.
Ew.
Do the rest of us make it to the clearing?
Yes. Well, there's no clearing. They're not at the tree line yet of the forest, so this whole area is clear.
So,
Um,
have we entered the conversation area?
Yes.
Okay. Johnny makes eye contact with Ethan, gives him the nod of "May I?"
They're not aggressive, so don't hurt them.
No. He looks at the two gentlemen and says, "Boys."
Well, that's right. We're not aggressive as they sheath their swords. Just trying to go home now.
Boys, stand to and step towards me. He does not have he has his shield, but he does not have his mace in his hand. We just need to make sure of one simple thing. If you comply, you can go about your business. Do we have an understanding?
It's not the droids we're looking for.
They look at each other, and one of them says, "What are you looking for?"
Stand to. Come here and submit for inspection. And Johnny
Althea actually giggles at that, or snorts at that.
and Johnny loses all sense of kindness. He says, "Do it."
Submit to inspection.
Boy, count the people around you. I'm giving you an out. I
Althea
really
walks over
recommend
to
you
one of
take
the
it.
horses and starts stroking its neck.
Says, I really recommend you take this.
Well, what are you looking for?
Come here. Submit to our inspection. And if everything pans out, you'll be fine.
Do these guys look like the same guys we found in the apothecaries?
Yes.
Do they have that same weird kind of symbol thing?
You'd have to. No, you can't see anything like that.
Okay.
This is your last
They
chance.
they are in old clothing, and they are just as disheveled as the others.
I really don't want this to go the wrong way. Please just do as I say.
They're still. They're just standing there.
And Johnny is walking forward as he's talking. Hands out. Says, how close can I get to them before they start getting really twitchy?
They're not twitchy. They're just standing.
Okay. He will walk over to one of them, turn around.
They like pull away a little bit, but as you get in their personal space, but they're not
Yes,
like
okay.
twitchy.
Says turn about, bow your head. I need to look at the back of your neck.
Have no fear. If you cooperate, we will not harm you.
One of them shrugs and turns around.
All right, check his neck.
It's clean-ish.
Ish.
Son, do you know what a shower is?
I'm taking one right now.
No,
Coming
you're
out of the sky.
You're pissing yourself right now. Go to his buddy. Check his neck.
He's making points.
All right. His neck is also clear of any sucker wounds, and says, "Can we go now?"
No. Why were you watching us?
What? He pauses and says, door to that building was kicked in. Seemed unusual.
You look rather like the two that were in the process of trying to abduct our apothecary.
This is- don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure you don't. Where are you
Um,
from?
Persuade. Actually, need some insight. Are these kids
I've-
lying to us?
I also rolled an insight. Would like to know.
Yeah, hers is better than mine. We'll go with that one. Yeah, 13 and 13. Woohoo!
Jeez.
What's the word?
Bullshit.
Subterfuge?
Ass hattery.
Scumbaggery.
Political promises.
Wow.
Right.
Well, think
Come on
about it.
now.
They weren't. They're not thralls, but the thralls were sent to distract us from their job.
Who hired you?
Johnny just looks over at Althea and just smiles like, "Good question."
Someone asked where they're from. They say Shipnell. They're from the town. This is
That seems
Ah.
unlikely.
If you're from the town and you're trying to leave to go home, that doesn't jive. Because home, he points back to town. Home's that way. Get your story straight, kid.
So I
well,
ask
work on
again.
the farms when we can.
When you can. Who hired you for this job?
Don't know what you're talking about.
What's in the forest?
Deer, rabbit, trees.
Yes. You're
Have I-
afraid of deer, rabbit, and trees?
Has Althea found anything in the saddlebags of the horses?
They don't have saddlebags.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I didn't see that message.
Sorry. Do they have anything on them?
Do they have
How
the
healthy?
same?
How healthy or do the horses look?
Do they have the same odd spot on their tunics as the other two?
Their tunics are very old, but no.
Okay.
The horses are well fed. They seem kind of. They don't seem like they've been neglected or misfed.
Johnny will lean over
Malnourished,
to Althea,
that's-
and I said, "Another misdirection, maybe."
Entirely possible.
There's something in the forest that they're afraid of. If they're not going to talk about it, then we're wasting our time here. We should probably just throw them in the jailhouse.
I say we just kill him now. And Johnny just looks at him, see what their reaction is.
Surprise, fear, and not too happy with that suggestion.
Well, if you don't want to die, then you can talk to us.
Althea's just looking at Ethan, shaking her head. She puts a finger to her lips.
Well, it's
So I
either
want
going to
to
be
sh-
us or it's going to be whatever the hell you're scared of in the forest.
He seems to weigh his options and says, "All right, yeah, jailhouse is probably better."
So what do you have to say? Why should we take you to our jailhouse for sanctuary?
We committed a crime. That's yep.
Boy, are we back to trying to bullshit me? Is that where we are?
No, you were right. We were with those other two.
What are their names?
One's
Yes.
called Ian and the other's Eckert.
Looks over at Althea. Ma'am,
Hmm.
does that seem right to you?
Oh, I don't think we know their names. They were unconscious.
Yeah, truth be told, when Ethan knocked him out before we could ask their names. Maybe he should do the same to these two.
Johnny looks at Ethan and goes, "Good man." Looks back over at these two captives and says, "You know, for a second there, I thought I was your main problem, but no." And he kind of eyes just shift to Ethan really quick. Says, "So, is there anything else you want to tell us? Because now is your opportune moment."
Who hired you for this job?
Mm,
The more you tell us, the easier it'll be for us to take him out.
Or we just leave you to the forest.
Yeah, these horses are lovely. I think I'd like to take one of them for my own. Johnny?
Your Grace, if you wish, I'll march them into the forest myself.
Oh, no, no, I don't think that would be necessary. I think all you have to do is blindfold them, tie their hands, and then send them that direction.
As you wish. Johnny starts rummaging in his pouch for in the bag of holding for some rope and other things. He's just making a show of it.
all right, it was a man named Aelwald. All right,
What did he look
One
like?
sec- I'll be right back,
Uh,
kids.
his face is pockmarked. Let's see, shorter hair. Yay big. Josh is about 5'8".
What color is his hair?
Brown.
Where did you meet him?
What was he wearing?
We're out in the ruins of a manor out in the forest.
And he's human?
Althea just kind of looks over and goes, bastard.
Yeah, he's human. Seems to debate within himself before saying he. There's always a shadowy figure with him. Well, figure in the shadows that makes squelchy noises. I'm not sure how to describe him.
Aha.
Ooh, ominous.
Okay. Are you going to meet with them now?
Well, that was the plan.
Where are you meeting them?
In the ruins in the forest.
Oh, God.
Jackpot.
About 3 miles. in.
Yeah, how long does it take to get there?
3 miles? Like 40 minutes or so. It's well enough. That'd be more like 60 minutes. An
Okay.
hour.
Now, okay, quick question. Is this, when he's talking about this, is this the ruins of the keep?
No, he's pointing in a different direction.
Oh,
okay.
really?
Okay, good. It's like, oh man,
Huh.
it's bastards using my keep. Urgh.
So he's not looking over his shoulder in the direction of the keep?
No.
Just a different area of the forest that presumably we haven't been to yet?
Yeah, it's a big forest.
Interesting. Right, the
Forests
map's
usually
not
are
to
big.
scale.
I have returned,
Also
and Johnny has just dropped out of stasis.
It's accurate that this house right here is not that big on the map.
Presumably, yes.
That's the mansion.
So 3 miles directly east, presumably.
I mean, not directly
Ish.
east, but it's south, the east by southeast.
Ah, okay. East southeast. Got it.
Okay, do we want to try to go chase this guy? This sounds like
What
a
did I
bad
miss?
idea.
If it's going to take 3 hours,
It's not, well, I don't know how long it's going to take. It'll take us about an hour to get there. We found out who
Sorry,
hired
3
them.
miles. Hour to get there, right?
We
Okay.
found out who hired them, and that there is always a shadowy figure making squelching noises when he meets with them, or there was one when he met with them.
Let's go
For
murder bait.
clarification, it is not Ambrose.
It
might
is
be
not
Ambrose.
Ambrose. No, it's probably another Illithid or a simulacrum.
Do you happen to know why this Airwald wanted the apothecary?
Probably a good question.
They don't. Just hired to kidnap him. It's like the others.
Once more.
So, Your Grace.
What is it in the forest that you fear so much?
Uh, well, the people we give over always come back different.
The people you give over.
Ah,
So
Okay.
you're the kidnappers.
Rana suddenly looks very angry.
Johnny fixes him with a gimlet glare and says, "You've sacrificed your neighbors to whatever's in the forest on a regular basis. Am I correct in this?"
He shrugs non-committally.
Johnny grips him by the throat and says, "Am I correct in this?"
Are you like squeezing his throat?
"Yes, I am."
Okay. Struggling to squeeze, struggling to speak, he just nods.
Johnny, Althea puts a hand on your shoulder.
"Your Grace,
Let go.
as you wish." Johnny will let him go.
Where's that rope?
Pulls the rope out of the bag.
Do you have blindfolds?
"I can blind them."
Whoa. Let's not be
Do you
too
have
hasty here, bad
blindfolds?
cops.
Ambrose.
Ambrose.
Hold on. If I may, Your Grace, if I may. Ambrose, say that someone of your acquaintance sacrificed you or someone you held in regard for their own purposes to something they knew was malicious of intent. Malicious by your standards. How would you respond?
Well, I mean, that is kind of how I was raised.
Does it make it right?
I don't know, probably not. But Ambrose has an idea.
What do you got, Ambrose? I see the wheels turning. Do tell.
Oh, I got water wheels turning.
And a smile on his
Uh,
face.
Let's hear it.
So Ambrose turns to the two thugs. So your boss is expecting you to come back with an apothecary, am I right?
Yeah.
Does your boss know what the apothecary looks like?
He's a gnome.
I don't think Tonist is going to go along with this.
I like it. That's hilarious.
I would definitely go along with what's about to happen, probably.
Truly?
Just saying.
If you're
Speaking of
willing
my
to do it,
upbringing, no, I spent a lot of my time in caves, and in caves you got to catch your own food. And what's the best way to catch your food?
Set a trap.
With a
bait.
trap.
Exactly.
Stab it with a.
I was thinking more trap, but the stabbing thing definitely helps. So, what's gonna happen, fellas?
I have the spell Disguise Self. I'm already ahead of you.
You're gonna Wookiee it.
Johnny just sits back and goes, "I like this plan."
As do I.
Hands Ambrose his flask and says, "Have a drink on me, buddy." It's dwarven ale.
Ambrose absolutely takes a huge swing and gives Johnny a thumbs up.
Well,
only
let's
thing
move
is-
quickly. Oh, go ahead, Ambrose.
Yeah, so, it sounds like everyone's pretty much on the same page. Tonist used your disguised self to make yourself look like the apothecary. You're already even the right size. Get on horseback with these
Huh.
two gentlemen. Then we follow behind at a safe distance and leave
Just
to your
understand.
boss.
Just
Let
understand.
him.
You, if you step out of line, you get an arrow in the back of the neck from her. If you step out of line, well, I'm just going to leave it to your imagination what that one can call out of the abyss. And I point to Ambrose.
That's
If
that-
they
hold on.
if they step out of line, Ambrose.
Thea, I like the energy you bring into this, but you're at like a 10. I need you at a 6.
It's a 10. I'm the Baroness. Deal with it.
That's fair. So Rose turns to the two thugs again. How about we make a deal, fellas?
I think we're on board.
Oh,
Maybe.
Good. So the way I see it, you directly lied to the Baroness's face, which I think is treason. So
Is that how that works?
you go along with the plan, and Althea will give you official pardons, and you can go on your merry, like, non-kidnapping way after this is all done.
Okay. There are 4 of us though.
Oh, those are the 2 guys? No, they broke into a thing. They gotta that's like a whole thing they gotta deal with.
Are you
You two,
related?
though.
No. Not like a familial relationship. No.
Leave them out of this equation. This is the 2 of you now.
Okay. Go on.
You guys get free get out of jail free cards as long as you just get us to where your boss is hiding, make your boss, don't tip off your boss or anything, of course. And as soon as the action starts, you two can just skedaddle into the night.
I suggest you don't go back to Shifnal
Yeah,
because I
okay.
know your faces now.
Skedaddle into the night. Done.
And if we ever catch you kidnapping people for Illithid ever again,
If I ever catch you in my barony again.
Johnny will
this is your
hand
second
Am-
chance.
Johnny
Guys
will
are being
hand
so
Ambrose.
melodramatic. These guys are our buds now, right? They're gonna help us out. And then
Ambrose?
telepathically, Ambrose says, "You guys try to double cross us, I will make you forget your mother's faces."
Johnny just hands Ambrose a Scooby snack.
All right. So how do you want to head into the forest?
Rana will put her hood up and probably follow them at a safe
You're gonna-
distance.
Is
You gonna
is
try-
there any kind of anybody? Does anyone have move without trace? Because clanky armor.
Is that a spell?
It is a spell.
Yeah,
It's a
it is
very
a
good
spell.
spell.
I do not have it.
That's
Yet.
a druid spell.
No, I think
It
it's
is a
on
druid
the
spell,
ranger
it's a
list, but
folk
it's
spell.
higher level.
Oh,
Okay. So
yeah.
these
It's first level.
It is?
Yeah.
I thought it was second level.
No, it's at least second level because I had to use it in the other campaign.
I have
Oh,
the
then
perfect
it's
spell
second
for this,
level.
but I'm out of spell slots.
Okay, so the 2 guys will be ahead on horseback with Tonist.
Yes, I'm not
Uh,
gonna cast
second
move-
level.
or I'm not gonna cast disguise
Disguise
self until
self.
we're significantly closer.
Okay. They say, well, he was supposed to be bound and gagged.
He'll look like he's
Uh,
bound and gagged.
I can, Tunis,
I can make myself look bound and gagged with disguise self. I think.
There you
I-
go.
at
They
worst
shrug and-
case, I can
Okay.
slip knot you.
Oh,
And how far back do you guys want to be?
official.
Probably just within eyesight.
So
Okay.
probably somewhere like between 40 and 60 feet, give or take.
I was gonna say 50, so
far.
good.
Yeah,
I
somewhere around
was
there.
figuring that the sneaky people, the quiet people, sure. Althea's gonna be about 90 feet back.
Same with Johnny.
Yeah, just make sure you
'Cause
can
can't
keep us
sneak.
in sight.
Yeah, we'll keep you guys in sight. Johnny's got a laser sight on all of y'all.
And Althea's got dark vision, so hopefully that'll help.
I believe I also have dark vision.
I'll have Liger follow you guys from behind as well.
Hold on. Tara, where's Dante? He's outside,
don't
isn't he?
Is he? Dante!
Hang on, I'll be right back, guys.
I don't think I put him outside. If I put him outside, it would have been to feed him. He's probably on his bed. Lazy dog.
Jacob, so when I
What?
Jacob, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
For Cloak of Elvenkind, does that mess with their ability to see me as
Hello,
well
Peppers.
as enemies?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm back. Sorry. So who are we
Oh,
murdering?
but they'll be able to see Aiton.
Everyone.
Aiton can still move pretty stealthily. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna use my Cloak of Elvenkind while we're following these guys.
I miss the days of rolling 47 on stealth checks.
47, dear God.
I don't remember. Oh, we were given a special buff, which was basically a doubled move without trace or pass without trace, which gives you a base 10, so it gave us plus 20, just base.
That's just wrong.
Plus I had plus 8 stealth bonus, so that was just I had 28 without even rolling a d20 yet.
That's not right.
Can I use the primeval sense while we're following them?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that too.
Every so often, just take a moment to search your feelings and know it's true.
Yes, exactly.
As
I'm also
we're-
curious if we're heading straight towards that group that I felt in the forest, or if we're going to a different. Now.
Yes.
Oh, great. Okay.
As
That's
we're
probably
as
good
we're
news.
meandering on, Althea is going to suck down 2 of the potions that that Zook gave us, and look at Johnny and ask if he needs one or not.
It wouldn't go amiss.
Hey, 6 again. That's fun. Okay. After about an hour of walking,
No.
What?
12. All right.
is it a 1 and a 3 before too?
Uh-huh.
That's awesome.
This the exact same roll. How? Anyway.
Oh, I guess 1 and a 3 to get a
Because-
forest.
It's 2d4 plus what?
2.
2.
About an hour later, you see the ruins of what looks like a larger estate. There, a lot of the walls have partially collapsed. Much of it is still there, but you can see holes and breaches on the outer wall. The 2 men on horseback approach with Tonus behind on one of the. Actually, one of them is riding, one is walking with Tonus slung over the saddle of the second horse. I presume that Tonus has cast Disguise Self to make himself look like he's been bound and gagged.
Yes.
As they approach the front, 2 men step out of what looks like it might have been a watchtower of sorts. Long before it has, you can see the walls of that part of the estate go above the other sections, but the second floor is gone. After a few moments, they continue forward with Tonist into the central part of the like a courtyard type area of the estate, and then you see them come out on horseback and ride away.
Oh no, we follow them in. Like I don't let them out of my sight.
Okay. You're not necessarily this close. I'm just putting you on the map so you can see.
Ooh,
Uh,
I doubt they
cannot
can see it, but what is this thing?
That's a dead horse.
I can't
Oh.
see
Oh,
where
that's the
we
bones
are. Oh,
body.
there we are. Okay.
Top
I'm gonna
left.
go over and beat it for a while.
Nice.
Because reasons.
Out of context, that's fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Anyone know the Guns N' Roses song that goes along with that? No? God, I'm old.
No,
Never
that-
mind.
I was
Okay.
more of a
Goes along
Megadeth
with
guy.
it.
Ooh, Megadeth, nice. Kinda
Are
dig- dig-
these just like, is this underbrush or are
Jeez,
these trees?
There are trees that surround the whole area.
giant cabbages?
And we were following them along this path?
Well,
Oh no, that
not
man's been
necessarily.
trampled.
Imagine like if we were
That other
following
man's
them,
been trampled.
probably like hang out in the tree line, probably over here
Mhm.
just for like
Can I see
sight
where you
lines
guys
and
are?
stuff.
Oh, that's a cool looking dude. Oh, I don't like that. Whatever that is over there.
Okay, so I would have tried to follow, well, maybe, I don't know, how close are we actually, Jacob? Because I know you're just putting us on
About
the
50
map.
feet away.
And
But is
Johnny
this
and I
about,
are about 90.
is this about where we
Oh.
are?
Yeah, you could be about that far away.
Oh, that's okay.
Can I see Tonus?
That's where you are.
If
I
you
can
are
see Althea.
not, they take him into a. So they.
Never mind, I
I'll
can
just
see
show it on the
Althea.
map. Hold on. You watch them
Okay.
go like that.
Okay, so I'll be over here, I guess. Wait, I still can't see him. Shit. I don't like this. Mm.
Is the rain still coming down pretty hard?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll wait here for everybody to catch up, and then relay where I saw the general direction where I saw them take.
Okay.
Tonist, and emphasize that we should not delay.
Johnny,
Yeah.
battlefield strategy. Help.
Okay, so we have an unknown force, right? And in a defensive position. So what we need to do
2, 3, 4.
is
at least-
send in the heavy the heavy tank that would be like me, and then he looks out at you,
Yes.
Rana. I need you to back us up, Ethan. Once we grab attention, you're far more mobile than we are, and you pack a hell of a punch. Flank and disable as best you can. Ambrose, do what you do best. Sow chaos. Keep us out of the damage field if you can. Okay.
Johnny,
Ambrose,
I have
reaches
a
into his
question.
pocket.
Quickly.
Johnny, I have a question.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on me standing forward by myself and calling them out?
I think that's a bad idea because you can get easily overwhelmed.
All right.
Frankly, I can take better hits than you can. He taps his new armor. This stuff is really strong.
I understand that.
I need you to be the reach behind me. You need to be able to attack over me
Understood.
and back me up. If I fall, then you're it. He looks over at
Fool.
what's Rana's half brother's name?
Gaz.
Gaz. Gaz. Have at, man. I don't know what your strengths are, but you seem very competent. Just go for it.
He says, "Well, I don't know if I can do as much as you lot, based on what I've seen so far."
We can't count on Liger right now because Tonius is inside and he's not part of this. So let's just act as if Liger is not an asset this time around.
Oh,
okay?
basically what I told Liger to do is follow behind and defend.
Yeah, we don't know
so-
that.
Well, I told Liger that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay.
told
Part
Liger
of
that.
it.
Okay, so
I'm gonna
Ready?
shoot this guy.
So,
Yeah.
Liger,
As soon as you
Liger
say
will-
go.
Liger,
Yeah.
Liger will defend the Vanguard. Sure. Okay.
okay, so let's go. Ronnie, you're up.
That guy.
And Johnny will start moving forward.
Okay.
How do I
I
whisper?
guess
in...
the back
Forward slash
slash
W.
W space name of person you're whispering to space message. Roll damage.
I like the womp womp.
Is he down?
He did. He did.
Okay, and then I'm gonna run this way because I can't see anybody else. How do I remember which square I'm going to? I think it's this one. Is it this one? I think that's 30. I'm sorry if it's not. Okay.
Do we have another movement phase or are we in combat now?
Is everyone else where they want to be? Ambrose and Ethan.
I mean, I'm right behind Johnny.
What's Gaz gonna do? Also, do I have time to shoot one more time?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking if we're in combat or not, because
You do
I
have
have my
time.
I have my next movement ready.
Does this look like another regular soldier?
Yeah.
I can only like kind of see the. Oh, that probably missed. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Ambrose is gonna stroll out and hang out behind Althea
Oh,
and Johnny.
I just saw
Okay.
a thing. I don't like the thing that I see.
Yeah,
Thomas?
I know. That's part of why I'm like, we gotta
we're,
move.
We're gonna be in a initiative now. Tonus turn.
Okay. I am being
Oh
held.
yeah, we already have all the initiatives from before.
Mm.
Oh, I please. Okay, good. You
It-
guys-
Oh, okay. That's
it
good.
went blank, so I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's because you moved maps, but I have it still.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So this gentleman is what? He's carrying me, dragging me. What's he doing?
He's dragging you.
Okay.
I will.
Um,
Well, actually, I'm gonna wait.
is he the one that said the thing? Like, it's holding me right now or dragging me?
I don't understand the question. What was that?
The whisper that you sent, is he the one that said
Yes.
the thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Here. Okay.
It's funny.
Oh, I thought. Okay, I thought this was outdoors still. I see.
He dragged you in.
Um,
You're just on the cusp of outside.
Okay. What is his like? What is his hold on me? Is he like grabbing the scruff of my my coat or arm or what?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, just your coat, like the collar.
Okay. I will. Yeah, I guess do what I whispered to you already and just pass for now.
Okay.
Even though what I whispered to you is a reaction,
Yeah.
I don't have to prepare it.
No, you don't. All right, Althea's turn.
Hold on. I was going to ask you something about Shield of Faith. If using a higher level spell slot allows me to cast it on more than one person, but it doesn't say so. So
No.
I'm guessing not. Crap. Yeah, I'm actually holding movement and action because Johnny said to stay right behind him. So I'm waiting for what he's gonna do. I'm following him in.
And I'm like dead last because I rolled like a 1.
Damn.
I know, right?
Should I just go ahead of you? I mean, dude.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
All right. The man drags Tonus further in and tells him, "You're in for a treat once the master arrives."
Okay. Can you whisper me what I'm seeing here?
Yeah. The two men in the middle of the courtyard yell, "That was the warning shot! Let's get out of here!" And they begin to run out.
Great.
Warning
They
shot.
just gave us away. Fantastic.
That was my
I
fault.
would,
Wait,
there's
warning
multiple
shot.
things I would like to be
Hold on.
whispering here,
One of them
honestly.
just passed my threat square. I get an attack of opportunity.
Isn't
Yep,
that
that's
one of the
correct.
two?
Guys, I said
The,
that could
these are
walk
two greasy guys.
They all look disheveled and like they haven't bathed in a while. Someone emerges from this room here,
But
and
didn't this one up here go right past me?
two ran right past you.
So I should get an attack of opportunity on that one, right?
If you want,
Hell yeah.
Isn't it one of our guys though?
Isn't
And I would get an
those are the
attack of
two guys
opportunity
that,
too because
if you want,
Are these our guys or not?
they are. Yeah, those are the ones that you said the ones things go down to run away.
Okay, then I'll leave them alone. I wasn't sure on that because they literally all look alike at this point.
Oh,
They,
yeah,
they pretty
Jake.
much do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm very sorry. This is what I had marked them with green. And I forgot to tell you. And then I also didn't actually do it on their tokens. I just had it cite for me. You can see the green circles around them.
Yes.
got
there
it.
is.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it was supposed to be. My apologies.
No worries. That's all good.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have.
Those are our two skis buckets.
Yeah, I would have murdered them both,
Yeah.
Same.
and that would have been bad for karma. But I have this Joker in front of me now.
Yes. He comes out. He sees the lot of you. Eyes go wide, and he starts backing up into the keep.
Yeah.
All right.
He entered
combat-
my threat zone and Johnny's threat zone.
Combat caster, sacred flame, attack of opportunity. DC 15 dexterity save.
Okay.
Whoa.
And Althea's turn.
Why did
She
that
gets
guy?
one too.
Because I get a reaction as well. Probably missed.
Yes, that will miss.
Whiff. But if he happened to be carrying a torch,
No torches.
damn.
cigar.
So is it my turn yet? That's all I want to know.
More shouting from inside. Let's see. It is Ethan's turn.
I can't see anything.
Should I try to go after Tonist?
Yes.
So moving soon again.
You're the most mobile of us. Yes, go save our compatriot.
Yes, and you have that interesting protection, keep things away from you spell. So yes, do that thing.
You have freaky weird hoodoo.
Hoodoo?
And crazy speed. Good lord.
Yeah.
Monkey, monk, monk.
Sanctuary, because Althea doesn't know what it's called.
Right. Freaky weird hoodoo.
That
Hoodoo?
you can protect.
You do.
Stop.
Do
Yes.
what?
Remember me, the babe.
What baby?
Yay!
Dan,
did it.
that's what we did.
We did it.
But
No, it's emo.
The baby
We're
of the
such
house.
nerds. We are
And?
such- I love it.
I'll just take the dodge action here since I don't see anything.
I mean, you're surrounded by people. You see that? You see them, right? The token. Oh, okay. Ambrose is go.
So that dodge action thing, does that also protect you from possibly friendly spells?
Possibly.
Yes.
Chaos, I think you're muted again. Or your
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
disconnected.
it gives me advantage on reflex saves.
Oh, I want to do something.
I mean, there are probably better lines of sight,
Yeah.
but
Johnny's
I see people I don't think you
Johnny's
do.
instructions were for you to do what you do. Just try and keep your friends out of it.
Right. So chaos. Don't hurt your friends.
Emphasis on try.
Seriously?
Huh?
Could be one of those really fun times for that 300-foot elf blast you're talking about last night.
Oh, this. Mm,
Yep. So, what's Ambrose doing?
Ethan's probably got good dexterity, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Ambrose shouts out, "Sorry, Ethan!" And then from out of his bag, he pulls out a scroll of fireball.
Oh God.
All right.
Scroll if I don't
have
have any spell slots.
yeah, that's what scrolls
Okay.
are for.
So
Dude, I
shout
need
out,
some
"This
of
one's
those.
for Jaxar," and I cast a fireball right.
Yes. Yes. Oh, that's great. For Jackson.
All right. Reflex save from Ethan
God.
Yikes.
and 8d6 from Ambrose.
Uh,
What's the DC? 16.
Oh no.
Ethan
Oh,
does not
no.
save.
Oh no.
That's unfortunate.
That's very unfortunate.
That's bad. It's very
But
bad.
also, four
Maybe
of the
too high.
opponents fail
Okay,
miserably.
that's-
Also, that is a
that's
terrible
fine.
roll of 8d6.
Yep.
Dude,
Damn.
why do you suck?
You know,
No,
we
it's
don't
roll
want to kill
20.
Ethan.
Roll 20 hates us.
We
Yeah,
don't
it
want to.
does.
We don't want to kill
20 is
Ethan.
not being nice tonight. They're like weird atomic laser bullshit or whatever is just having a bad day apparently.
Right?
Yeah,
The
except
GM
that they've been having a bad day for several weeks now.
the GM rolls I rolled earlier, it was like 19, 20, 20, 18, 17, 20.
Okay,
Like,
that's not okay.
ooh,
That's hilarious.
Yikes.
are they intimidated? Nope, not even a little bit.
So Jacob, tell us, how much did you pay the DevOps at Roll20 for this anyway? Just be honest, man.
It's more of a monthly thing rather than a one-time fee.
Subscription.
He's gonna screw my player subscription. I love it.
Two of
Okay,
them.
now I want to know how he makes so much money that he can pay them off.
He pays them in pizza and porn. What do you want?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's
Fair.
a little shop I opened up. It's an LLC.
Pizza and porn LLC. I love it.
We
Okay.
make we specialize in
Stacks on
sausage
stacks on
pizzas.
stacks.
Anyways, Johnny's turn. You watch two of them drop.
Okay.
From a giant ball of fire that erupts in the middle of that courtyard.
Right.
Oh, I didn't roll for the horses.
Oh no.
They
Oh
did.
no.
Oh no.
Didn't even see the horses.
No.
Well, the horse
We
is
got
good
plan
eating
for
if
those.
you're not too picky.
No.
And wherever Johnny goes, I'm right behind him. Go somewhere useful.
All right. So Johnny's up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did the horses are they okay? Are they,
They're
what
very
the hell? Okay, there we go.
That was 7 squares.
Still 7 squares?
Yeah.
No, is 5. Hold on. So I measured it was from 5 out, but okay.
I think you measured from the space in front of your token, not from your token.
If you
That-
stand
that
on
might-
top of this guy,
No, that might have been it. So yeah,
Yeah.
there. I'll stand on the body of the fallen.
Okay, you can see a couple more inside this room. They were hiding from the rain, and now they are looking out. One of them, this guy, looks much beefier than the others.
can I huck a javelin at
I'm not done yet.
that guy? Right.
All right,
I
what's
ha-
Johnny
I-
doing
Well,
with the
I
rest of
held,
his turn?
I held action, so
Give me a moment. Okay, Toll the Dead on Bozo over here.
Okay. He succeeds.
God damn it, Jacob.
Oh, that was easy. Didn't even need to do anything.
I think that makes it Althea's turn.
Yeah, go ahead, Althea.
right. Well, he's closer, so I may as well huck a javelin at him.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
It's a thing. I don't think I get a second because that's not
Magic
melee.
missile.
You can chuck another javelin.
Okay, I'll try.
Yep.
One at each eye.
All right, he goes down. Preston, did you take the damage from the fireball? I didn't even check.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Poor guy.
Oh yeah, I'm asking if he applied it. I didn't know if
Yeah, I did.
he did that.
I did.
I know he took it.
Yeah,
Take
Ron?
it,
It's
baby,
only
take it.
17. It's probably not that bad.
conveniently the exact same that I'd healed from that potion.
Ooh, that is convenient. Rana's turn.
Yay! I can't see anything. 5,
Gaz
10,
made his
15,
way
20.
out of the tree line.
Well, you know where Johnny and Rana, rather where Johnny and Althea went, so just follow them.
Yeah, that's the plan, but that's where these sight lines are just it's hard
Shit,
to
I
tell
know.
what's I still can't see anything. This is 30 feet.
You should be able to if
Here's a
where
hint.
you were dropping yourself,
Sprint.
you should be able to see the beefy guy I'm
Um,
looking at.
Put yourself one to the right. I mean, you could see around that wall if you wanted to, just to see what you can see. And then if you still can't see anything, I understand. But
Okay. Yeah, then I can
Yeah,
see
it's a-
this guy.
yeah, you could fire at him from the square to the left.
Okay.
Right through Ambrose. Because Ambrose is 5 feet wide.
I was gonna say hopefully I'm good enough for that.
He wishes.
So
Wow.
I'll fire at this one.
That'll hit. Oof.
And murder.
Still up as bits of him are dissolving.
Oof. Damn.
Oh God, he's dead. Arrow takes
He
him in the
exploded.
skull, and he falls to the ground dead.
And if you guys haven't
unicorn.
seen this guy yet, he's right here.
No, Johnny can see him.
Technically, I'm back here. So thank you, Jacob.
Tona's turn. The squishy-looking tentacle thing with stalks on eyes next to you is focused on you. Looks like it's gonna be plumping on over to you soon.
Plumping on over to me. Okay.
Flumping. It's a
Flump.
flump.
Is it a flump?
Is it not floating? It looks
It's
like
floating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's in the air.
So how does
Ooh,
it thump if it's floating?
It's gonna have some fun and flump on you,
Oh no.
bouncing up and
What?
down.
Would it be an athletics check for me to? Am I considered grappled right now?
No, he's let you go. Once he dragged you into this room, he lets go.
Oh, okay. If that's the case, I'm gonna stand up and run
Okay.
this way.
And you've got
Dashing.
those boots.
I do
What's
have the
your
boot.
What's your passive perception?
14.
So glad you have those boots still.
Tucked into the corner of where the wall meets the ceiling, you can see something trying to hide in the shadows right there. It's looks like it's boneless in a way. It's got long arms and
Like spaghetti.
yeah, and a sharp
Squid
mouth,
monster.
sharp teeth.
Seeing that that's there, I will, whatever path I take to run, will circumvent it.
Okay.
Give it a wide berth,
Nice.
A spaghetti
as they
monster?
say.
Which
You
one is
wanna
the spaghetti monster?
Give me a route.
Let's do how do I? It's cute, right?
Yep.
I do something like this.
Yeah, you can do that.
To approximately, let's go
Dude,
there.
how fast are you going?
I can, when I dash, I can move 75 feet.
Nice.
Damn.
And punch somebody in the face on your way. Those are really good boots. I want those boots.
Do I have-
Isn't the dash is my action, so I can't punch somebody.
The
Wait.
boots also give you the option to punch somebody as a bonus action.
Did I just hear
Isn't that if that's
Ethan
where
covet something?
Those boots are so red.
when dashing can use bonus action to
That's
make one
Ethan
melee?
talking in
Oh,
character.
you're right.
Nice.
Make one melee. If you move, I have to move 10 feet before I can make that attack. So I could
Yeah.
attack. I could attack this boy here if I wanted to, or
If you want
this
to,
boy
yeah.
here if I wanted to.
But it's a melee attack,
But-
so you'll have to. Do you have reach with this spear? I don't think so.
No, I mean I could just dash into him.
Yeah, you'd have to be.
That
You'd
seems
have
like
to
a
get
bad
next to him.
I don't
And
want
you'd
to do
have
that.
to. Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna take the route you showed and not attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Against your understanding of this creature, it stretches its arm out 10 feet away and tries to grab at you.
Oh no,
I-
and
Do my
Probably
reaction
succeeds.
of
Can the bad guys roll like under
Shield.
19 for once, please?
Dude, seriously.
it doesn't hit me because of shield.
It gets a 23 on its attack, so it does.
Never mind.
Oh, shh.
Oh my god.
It has a plus
Would
5.
the ever
It
It
loving
does.
not okay.
Is a +5 to tentacle?
Yeah, to tentacle. So
Holy
that's-
forking shirt balls.
So where does it hit? Like when I'm like here?
When you're here.
When I'm here? Okay.
Yeah. So
Oh,
as you're
that's-
moving away, it hits you for 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and it's got sharpish hands and 2 points of piercing damage. But now you are grappled.
Okay. That's
oh, but is he right here? Does he make it here?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see him now. I can see that he's grappled.
What's that one? Net.
well wait. Let me think. Yeah, okay. I do still have a bonus action, I think.
Yeah, you do.
But is there anything I can do with said bonus action? I don't think so.
Okay.
Therefore, I will not.
All right.
Well, is Liger like? Where is my boy?
Oh, you just have to fall on defense, so he would be right there. He's here.
I guess bonus action. I'll just move him like here.
Okay.
That's that. Oh, there's another one. I didn't see that one.
Yep. They come
Nice.
flumping out. The creature on the ceiling drags you closer,
Oh no.
Oh, it's on the ceiling.
Okay.
and he smacks you with his other tentacle.
That is
Dealing
also a 23.
total of 11 points of damage.
Oh my God.
Okay.
It's
For
also
damage, we're
strangling
getting
you,
smoked right now?
and you begin to suffocate.
Not okay.
Lovely.
Not okay at all.
This guy steps out, looks at the charred corpses of the men from the fireball, draws his long sword, and tosses it on the ground.
Like surrendering?
Presumably.
Is that the big guy? The big guy you said I could see?
No, you shot him. You shot the big guy and he died. He then goes over and just sits down at the table.
I shot the big guy?
He's just like, I'm done.
Yeah, this one.
I didn't shoot the big. Oh, that was the big guy?
Yeah.
Oh, is that why he took 2 shots?
Yes.
I thought
he
there was a
VP.
big guy over here.
Nope.
What was the guy that was over here? There was a guy in like
The-
heavy armor.
Yeah, there's a guy in full plate. He's
Yeah.
chucked his sword down and he went and sat down.
Oh, that's that one. Okay.
Yeah, he was discretion is the better part of staying alive through all this.
Okay, but we still need to help Tonist.
Ethan's turn.
I would appreciate it.
Yeah, Ethan's gonna go try and help as best he can. Moment to get there.
I have an idea. It's probably a stupid idea, but it could be funny.
Because funny matters right now.
Literally my entire thought process when playing D&D.
Is it funny? Then do it.
Let's see.
What is it? There's a rule at Ren Fair: funny trumps nice.
Yeah, I'll be right back, guys.
Nope, never mind. Couldn't do it anyway.
I guess I'll probably get attacked of opportunity, but that's what I gotta do.
I moved
And-
out of range of one of those and it didn't attack me, so I don't know if they have an attack.
Oh wait, no, never mind. I have to leave its range for it to get the attack. Ha, not enter. Alright, so I will punch it once. I do anything. Punch it again.
It's tucked away up in the ceiling. You can. Yeah, you can still
Oh.
reach it.
Alright. And then on the second attack, can I get a Constitution save from it for stunning blow?
Damn it!
Did both of those hit or just the one?
Does a 19 pass? Just the one.
Definitely.
Oh, so it has no
and
HP. Got it.
Dude,
then-
how come you were rolling so well? That's
Mm.
not
Exactly.
okay.
Is it considered flanked?
No.
Damn.
All right. Ambrose's turn.
Just clicked up something else. Ambrose is gonna run ahead to like here.
You're muted.
He said so many flumps.
I said also, oh hey, flumps.
Wow, something like that. I heard flumps.
Neat.
Are flumps bad? Like, should I shoot it?
Ambrose, something has Tonist.
Yeah, focus on that.
No, no,
I don't
don't
think I
hurt the
have line of
flumps.
sight on
Flumps are
it.
great.
Okay.
You have line of sight on this one, which is about to flump thing.
The flumps are
It's
fine.
it's
leave them
another
alone.
kind of flump. This one, same diff.
There is the thing that's like grappling Tonist.
It's out of sight, I think.
It's around the corner. I don't know if you can see it or not. It looks like some of the.
No, I can't.
It's around the corner. You can see, like a claw around Tonus' throat, throttling him,
Ew.
and not in a fun way.
Could do a thing that I should have been doing this entire game that I forgot about.
Do
That's cool.
it, do it, do it.
That sounds like a good idea.
Do you happen to have any tentacle pieces, like tokens on hand, Jacob?
Tentacle pieces, tokens. Let's see.
Where did I start? I started from like here, I think, so I can move like here, probably.
These are like tentacles.
Close enough.
Okay, back.
Uh,
Sorry about that, guys.
Tentacles on the
Good, we're
field.
back to the good part. I'm going to use a feature of my pact that is first level that I just have not been using for some reason.
What's the big green thing?
Grasp of the Deep at first level gain the ability to summon a magical spectral tentacle that strikes at foes. As a bonus action, you create a 10-foot long tentacle at a point you can see within 60 feet of you. The tentacle lasts for 1 minute or until you use this feature to create another tentacle. And I am going to create it right there.
So Ambrose has just turned into a hentai
Ah!
beast.
Is this going to be Toyna's tug of war?
Tonus Tuggerworth. That's great.
And then, with the feature for this I just got, Guardian Grass, at 6th level, Tentacle Create with Grass of the Deep can defend you or others. You or a creature you can see takes damage while within 10 feet of the tentacle. You can use your reaction to choose one of those creatures and reduce the damage of the chosen creature by half. So the next time Tonus takes damage from whatever's choking him, the tentacle will help him out, I guess.
Okay. And it can make an attack.
I think, but I'm not sure if it can make an attack on something I can't see.
Can you see the other flump, which is
Yeah, it
directly
doesn't.
behind
It,
you?
you can. It can. It doesn't require your sight.
Yeah, it's just gonna hit whatever's choking Tonus then.
Okay. Make a melee spell attack.
Is that just rolling a d20?
Look at
Plus your spell attack modifier.
Yeah, if you look at spells, you get a +8. So, d20
8.
+8.
Augers. Roll d20 plus. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll 2d8. Do you want it to be cold or lightning?
Oh, let's go lightning.
Okay.
In a lightning kind of mood today.
All right. 2d8 damage.
2d8.
All right.
Oh, one of them was good.
Well, that's not how. All right. You watch the creature get pulled in by the tentacles, wrapped up and squeezed in an electrifying grasp until it disappears from sight. The tentacle slides off of Tonus' neck, or the claw.
Wait a minute. What happened?
Well done,
It
Ambrose.
disappeared?
Yeah,
Ambrose
it gets
did something good.
pulled into the void.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure it wasn't like, and it dim doored and shows up behind me or something like that.
Dim door.
Nice.
What
It
freaky
is
fire are you posting, my love?
Oh, Ethan can see something apparently that I
Johnny's turn.
cannot. Oh, good. Oh,
Yep, Ethan is muted. So
Uh,
is
he's-
Johnny.
Ethan is muted. Yes.
saying that there's some sort of magic seal.
There we go.
There's some
So
sort of magic
John,
seal,
not
anything
much
with
Johnny
claws
can
over
get
here.
to, but we'll do our best.
That's amazing.
Hang on.
How does
What
that
did Ethan
exist?
say?
There's something over here with like pincers or claws, and it's in an arcane seal or something.
Ooh.
Circle. Yeah, it's great.
It's a demon.
Holy crap.
It's a big
I
demon.
mean, I have my
Was that-
suspicions, but yes.
Was that all Johnny was doing?
No.
Oh,
Give me a second.
What the hell? You moved me.
No, I didn't.
you
Yeah, you
moved
did.
you.
Because I was holding my movement, my action.
Okay, so I'm going to attack this thing here. I'm assuming that's the bad guy.
Could be. It's a disc with tentacles. It looks like, and
With-
2 eye
with-
stalks.
With Sacred Flame.
Oh no, not one
It
of
looks
those.
like- Cute.
Adorable.
It's
That's a flump.
Jimmy. It's
Okay.
a
Give the
flump.
biscuit.
Ethan,
It fails. It's
It is not a nicey biscuit.
Ethan,
Nicey picket.
Ethan did announce earlier in the combat that those guys are good and not to attack them.
Oh,
Johnny
we
couldn't
missed that.
see them.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure that Like that's fine.
Roll damage. Oh, it dies.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope.
Althea's turn.
Ethan is having audio issues with his Discord.
Ah,
Something. Do. Coming here. That's another one of the good guys. I'm leaving it alone.
Oh, why would you kill that?
What am I seeing over here?
that is a.
What do you mean another one of those?
Okay, that's ugly. I need to readjust what I'm seeing here. What about this thing? Because I've got Barris line of
is-
sight on.
That man is in full plate. He is sitting at the table. His helmet is on the table. He looks clean shaven, not as scruffy as the other humans you've been seeing.
Aha.
He's the guy. He threw down his sword after he saw that I stir fried like 5 of his buddies with that fireball.
So I'm going to address him. Sarah, stand you up, don your helm, and join us in this fight. I am Baroness Schiffnel. You should join us, and it will go better for you than if you than if you sit out.
Okay. Anything else?
That's the thing. I don't see any other combatants.
You can go swing at this thing.
I mean, I've already gone my 30 feet, so I can't. I mean,
Ah.
I can hawk a javelin at it. I'll try. Don't know if it'll do me any good. Probably not.
Did you just hawk a javelin at another flumps?
I just hawked a javelin at this thing.
I can't see it.
Oh, sorry, that's with disadvantage, so 13.
Yeah, there wouldn't be
obviously.
much reason. I wouldn't think that Althea would expect to be able to hit that. You'd be throwing through 2 doorways, and
Yeah.
and it's out of range.
Yeah.
Plus, I shouldn't have suggested that. On the floor around it, you can see magic runes, and it is just sitting there staring at the group. It has not moved. It
Okay,
doesn't
so
look like
it's
it's going to be moving anytime soon.
So it's entirely possible that it's trapped.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, so essentially she's yelling at this guy and telling him that if he has any honor, he will stand and fight with Baroness Schiffnel and be rewarded accordingly if he does well.
Okay. Rana's turn.
All right, I can't see anything, so let's go here first. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh my gosh. 25. Still nothing. Ooh,
Wait a second. We're out of initiative, everyone.
30. We're out of
Sorry?
initiative.
Oh, we're out of initiative.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because the demon is stuck in the circle.
Thump, thump, thump.
Oh hey. Also, okay. So can we heal this little guy?
It is dead.
Like, okay, so it is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Aw.
Johnny was very efficient.
Johnny, come with me,
I think these things are on our side,
please.
just for future reference.
I was muted. The guy who dragged me in here ran out the door over here.
Oh really? Okay, well I'll chase him. Well, I mean, I'll hold on.
Getting to
I'll
the
get here.
getting
see him?
to the opening and looking out to the tree line, you don't see any movement.
And not around the building or anything.
No. This is a wooden barricade that has been built into a hole in the stone wall. Through cracks, you can see people stirring about inside.
Whoa, wait, what?
This.
People stirring about? Like
Yes.
they're in a prison? Or in like in a
Could be.
pen?
Maybe.
Well, Johnny would immediately start taking that apart if he noticed the people
Wait,
back there.
Johnny, wait.
There are people back there.
They might be thralls. Wait, question them first.
Is this the same symbol that I saw earlier?
Yes.
What's this?
That is an apothecary table, for lack of better words. There's a lot of the word apothecary being used this session. There appear to be 2 completed vials of some liquid there. Is Johnny tearing down the barricade?
Well, I think I told him to stop, so he's going to stop.
'Kay.
Hello in there. Can you hear me?
Who is that? Help me, please.
Well, I cannot.
They've
read
kept
that.
us in here for weeks. Are you here to help us?
Probably. Tell you what. Quicksilver, I'll tell you, how do you want to play this?
Been in here for weeks. Who's been feeding you?
The men, the foul-smelling ones. I think I saw them get burned up.
Burned up by whom?
It was probably me.
Yeah,
There's
that
a
was
big
the fire
ball of
mouth.
fire.
Well, yes. Where are you from?
Well, 2 of us are from Milborn, one's from Shifnal, and I'm from what's the name of that place? Borden.
Thea turns around and says, Ambrose, please don't let the demon out of his confinement.
That was one time.
Please.
So the demon I summoned was way less scary than this thing.
Didn't you like have a demon crawl out of your like mouth like an hour ago?
We don't know if that was a
Yeah.
demon.
So a big skeleton came out of my back. I hope that doesn't come back to bite us later.
What is this thing over here?
Broken potion on the ground.
So Johnny will address the people behind the barricade. He says, listen, I'm going to take this barricade down.
There's a gate
Where?
just in the room next to you, I think.
Okay, we're going to go to the gate then. Thank you.
We might not be able to get to it because the demon might be in the way.
We can deal with demons.
Can Rana make any sense of the runes she's seeing on the floor?
Johnny, be patient.
They are protective runes.
Okay. And this is the gate, I'm guessing?
Nope, that's another wooden barricade.
Another wooden barricade. Well, where's the gate? Is the gate
It's
outside?
to the left.
To the...
Is Johnny in front of it now?
Nope,
Mm.
that's a barricade. Do you want me to just put you next to it?
That'd be nice.
Sure. Oh.
Thank you.
Whoa, okay. Oh. Is this where the... Oh, yeah, that's where that guy went. Okay. Also, what's this guy doing?
He's hanging out, having a beer.
Sitting there,
Chilling.
helmet on the table. Just
Hey,
when you
Tony.
come in,
Oh,
he
go ahead.
unclips the key from his belt and offers it to whoever comes first.
That's super sus. Somebody check his neck.
Check each one of them as they come out.
That's the plan.
Thank you, Johnny.
You're welcome. So Johnny will go over to the gate. Where is the gate from where I'm standing?
It's right.
Okay.
And it is a. It has, what is it? Bars, so you can see inside. There are a few people in. They are chained to bare beds, like cots.
Mm-hmm.
You can see 2 tables. There's 3 knives on the tables, and there's 4 people in there.
Okay. Are any of them free range or are they all bound?
They're all chained by the ankle to the beds that they're in.
Okay. Johnny
But they
will go
yeah.
into the room.
Ethan might
Is-
want to.
Oh,
Is this boneyard over here?
yep, that's a pile of bones.
All right. I'll get that in a minute.
Might want
Did
to
you say that out loud? That there's a pile of bones over there?
Says
Oh, no.
there's some fallen in here we're gonna need to tend to. And he goes over and starts with the first one.
Rana will check this guy's neck.
Really quick, did we already check? Is this a chest here?
Yeah,
That is the chest.
I called that out to
Anybody
Tonus,
looked
but
inside it?
so
The man,
Man.
the armored man, lowers his head, looking at you from the corner of his eye, and says, "He didn't turn me." There's no marks on his neck.
so why are you here?
It's mostly the money.
And where are you from?
A small village to the east.
Wait, the Mind Flayer was paying these guys? Like real money?
Called Bluestone.
It's like blue balls but different.
Yep.
Why do you think he chose not to turn you?
Who's to say? But probably this takes longer. Easier to pay people off.
Great. What are you going to do now?
Yeah. Shrugs and says, "Depends on what you want. I'm at your mercy."
Well, we want to get rid of him? It? The one that didn't turn you?
Ambrose says from the corner of the room, "We're gonna kill your boss."
Rana will just nod.
Says, "Good. I think that is the best course of action."
Why?
Well, it is what it is. And though certainly started off under its control, it's better. What is it? He says, I'd be more than willing to help you in that endeavor if you'd, but likely you can't trust that I would."
Well, you're not marked by him, and we could use the help. So if you're offering, we could use all the intel. That doesn't mean we're going to trust you implicitly, but insider info is still better than nothing.
What do you
Why?
know of the What do you know of the demon trapped in the other room?
He smiles and says, "That creature brought it here, tortures it for information." sends it back to hell and brings it and then brings it back.
So he is summoning the same guy over and over. To know.
Are you gonna go
Johnny.
check and see if that's cause?
Hang on.
Well, I know it's not cause. Come on.
Oh. Why the change of heart? Did it for the money. The money hasn't dried up.
Well, the manpower might have.
Sure.
But-
Ambrose kisses his bicep.
Kisses his own bicep.
Yes.
Okay, not the arm. I was like,
Like,
that's
he's not just like
interesting.
smooching random biceps.
Yeah. He says,
I wouldn't put it past him.
Well,
no.
it is Ambrose.
when I first met the creature, it dominated my mind and offered me a choice. I took the less painful one, though I'm not proud to have looked after my own skin first.
I would like to roll an insight to the genuine, I don't know, authenticity of the statement. That could have been better.
That could have been better. He is reserved and resigned to his fate, but does not seem to be trying to deceive you.
Well, I certainly can't fault you. So, if you'll help us, I mean, I'm not the Baroness, so you'll have to wait for her, but if you'll help us, I'm sure she'll give you a break.
Can Althea hear any of this from where she is?
No.
What's your name again?
Nope, that's not the right button. 1 second. He says, my name is John Silverwood.
Okay, so this isn't even the guy that hired the
Is that
goons.
a good guy name?
No, it's not.
Do you know what was the name they gave us? Something.
Aowald.
Aowald. Do you know this Aowald person?
Yes.
Who is he?
Mine was eaten by one of the
Ah,
creatures in the Mind Flayer's employ.
I see.
Ew.
Where is he?
He stays in the room to the east. My men are not to cross we're not to cross the chalk line.
Who were the men?
Oh, that's what happened with those chalk line bits right there.
Chalk line.
Yeah. The dots.
I do not see any dots.
Oh. White dots out in
Chalk
the main
line?
room.
Oh,
near the,
oh, oh,
like, stag painting.
oh. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Sorry, what was the question?
Who were the men?
Oh, just petty thieves and scoundrels that I've picked up along the way.
Okay. Okay. We should probably try to go see. I don't know what Althea and Johnny are up to, but we should probably try to go see if that guy is still around, If not, hopefully we can find him in the town. Also, can you identify the people who have been turned and or have an intellect devourer in them? Oh, the
Um,
creature you were talking about.
Yeah,
I know the ones that were brought here.
Is there another location he's been taking them to?
He shrugs and says, if there was, they didn't make me privy to that.
Okay. Great. You can help us with that too.
Okay. All right.
Um,
Johnny in the room with the 4 people.
inspecting for tentacle marks
Okay.
before he goes to the knives in the center tables.
No tentacle marks on any of them. One of them says they make us fight and kill the others.
That's horrible.
Yes,
Where are you from?
I'm from Forden.
Well, my friend outside, she's the Baroness of Shifnal. If you ask for sanctuary, she may be willing to give it to you for the time being. Good to go?
Shrugs. Anything? I mean, want to get out of here?
All right. And Johnny will release them from their chains, and Gwen, let Althea know that we've got survivors coming out.
she'll secure the knives first and then jog out to do that. Where is Althea?
Well, that's actually what Johnny was going to do next, was get the knives, but that's fine either way.
Okay, well, yeah, I just wanted to get the knives before they could
Mhm.
be dominated again or whatever.
Sure, no problem. Once they're free, Johnny's going to go over to this pile of bones and try and figure out how many bodies are actually here.
Also,
Uh,
just a quick note. Ambrose looked in the chest, saw that there didn't seem to be any weird magical eldritch bullshit, and then went out back towards the demon with Althea.
Okay.
Okay, then Rana will run in to tell Althea that we've got some survivors. They don't have tentacle marks on them.
Which ones? Who?
The 4 survivors in here.
They don't. No.
Okay, great. So I'll tell her
Yes.
that.
Please.
Actually, Johnny will since we're not out of the woods yet, Johnny will take off after the rest of his party. Just make mental note to come back to the charnel pit later.
It looks like you got a response to that, actually, Paul.
I missed something.
It's in the Roll20 message. It says looks like it's like 11 people or so.
Oh, got it. Thank you.
Why do you keep making perception checks?
Because he's very astute.
I'm gonna look for the guy that matches the description that hired the goons.
Something might be trying to attack me,
You'll be okay. Suck it up.
Really?
but I'm not entirely sure.
Walk it off.
Something might be trying to attack you. Okay. Do I see the guy? He said to the east, right? Which way is east? Is that
To the right.
To the right, yeah.
okay? That's what I thought.
There's another one of those
Oh,
chicken
shit!
monsters in here.
Oh, hi. What's that? I see this.
Make a perception check.
Oh.
It's another one of those monsters that was fighting.
No, you don't. But I'm sure Ethan points it out to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is trying its damnedest to get at Ethan, but for some reason just keeps falling short.
All those good rolls finally caught up with you.
Okay, so she can see it now?
Yes.
Can I shoot it?
Hit. Dead.
Okay. What is it? Get closer.
It is a long-armed kind of. You know what? It's this.
Yikes.
Gross.
Ew.
Do I know what
Eh.
that's called?
Choker. It was
That is
choking. It was.
disgusting.
It was another one of those things that was choking tonist.
Okay. Is it an aberration?
It is.
Okay. Okay. Great. Creepy. All right. Well, it's dead now. Can I tell if there are any others around? Oh, I should do that. Yes, I meant to do that. I'm gonna very briefly stretch out with my feelings and know what is true.
Um,
Go Jedi Rana.
at this distance, you can't sense the ones in the lake. Too far away.
So I said
Mostly
something about
concerned about what's.
something right there.
Yeah, I know.
Something where?
The flump.
Oh yeah, there's one with you. It's real close. You can't sense any creatures that are your favorite enemies near in the 5 mile radius,
Okay, except for this one. And
aside from Flumph. Yeah.
yes. Okay, and so I'm gonna keep looking for that guy. He said in the east, but it doesn't look like he's here.
Right.
Okay. Well, I got nothing else.
Althea needs to do a divine sense on this thing in front of her, just for reasons.
Okay. It it be evil.
Oof,
It be evil.
it'd be evil. Mhm.
It hits you like a noxious odor, not unlike the odor from those men.
But not worse than?
No, not much worse.
Oh, well, if it's not much worse than, then she can totally deal with that.
No,
Thank
no,
you.
their odor was a physical one. This thing's is metaphysical.
What was the other guy's name? The guy in full plate.
John Silverwood.
So the guy in full plate, his name is John Silverwood. Althea. She's Rana's talking to Althea now. Apparently the Illithid summons this thing to torture it for information, and then sends it back.
Yes, I'm aware.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you heard that part.
She hasn't. Yeah, she hasn't broken eye contact with this thing. She's just staring at it very intently.
Okay. What do you want to do about it? We can't leave.
We may need to let it. We may need to set it free.
As in
Hey,
break the circle or send it back.
I'm currently in negotiations with it.
Okay, let me know how that goes.
Are they aggressive negotiations?
But at least they're taking place.
Yeah. Wait a
They may
minute.
not
What was
be
that
occurring-
comment? Because somebody was muted.
They may not be occurring according to her will, though.
She's
But this'll be
perfectly
fun.
in control of herself. She's just yes. There's a whole lot of eye contact lock going on right now.
Oh, have we heard any word about somebody by the name of Aewald? Wasn't that the person who hired these people?
Oh, yes. Sorry. So Rana, where's Ethan when he's Rana will John Silverwood said that he is being possessed by an intellect devourer. Those are the little brain things that pop out of people's heads. And he normally stays in the East Wing, which is this place right here, but he does not appear to be here. Actually, Jacob, can I see if I can find any sort of like tracks
Yeah.
or trace of him?
apparently the one that was that
They
one
got
fled
this,
from this place minutes ago, and it drips with evil.
Who? Wait, what? Say that again.
The
The
one
voice.
who, that particular person fled here minutes ago, and they drip with evil.
Okay.
The flump told me.
Oh. Thank
At least
you.
I assume it's the flump.
Thank you, Flump. Did you see which way it went?
Did you happen to see which way it went, little friend? Oh, the telepathic voice. Oh. Never mind. Wrong voice. I think I'm hearing the demon.
Oh.
That one fled from this place minutes ago. Yeah, the telepathic voice drips with evil. So I think it's this thing that I'm hearing.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, okay. So I don't know what to do.
34.
Is there anything of interest in like all of this stuff over here?
Ruined sacks of food and cabinetry. This could have been a kitchen at one point, but it's hard to tell
Ah,
the level of disrepair.
okay.
But it definitely was a storeroom of sorts.
Okay. That looks like a broken piano.
It is. In some ways, that's like a reception
Yeah.
room.
Yeah. Not a lounge. What was that word? I can't remember.
Receiving hall?
No. It's the French word for it, but I can't remember what it
Foyer.
is. There. No, not that one.
Mise en place.
No.
All right. Well, I don't know what to do next, but Rana will come over to the piano and just kind of pat it sadly.
I don't know if it was ever clarified if anybody took anything out of the chest, but I'm going to.
Great. I wrote it down.
In here.
I wrote it
Is
down.
it in
In,
the Did you write it down in the party, Trish?
I did.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then never mind.
Althea speaks aloud. A moment, please. Ambrose, where have the others gone?
Rose looks like he just snapped out of something. Huh? Yeah, what? What's up?
Is he talking to you too?
He? Do you mean the giant scaly demon monster thing? Yeah, he's promising me boons, but I'm all booned out, so I told him to fuck off.
Promising you what sort of boons and for what in exchange?
He said to free him, and he was very non-specific with the boons, which makes me suspicious.
Turning back to the demon. So you're trying to get me to release you, and you're trying to get my friend to release you. Whom else have you tried to talk into this? Oh, sorry. Was that the answer, Jacob?
It is.
Okay. And who all have you asked?
Just the two of you. But we are out of time, so I think you were about to sidebar with everyone anyway. So
Damn it! I need to copy all of that so I have it for reference. Damn it.
I mean, it's available even if you close out the.
Yeah, you can always
Yeah.
scroll back up. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can scroll back
Okay.
up.
And if the chat goes, you can like hit. I don't know if this is available to you guys, but view all chat entries for this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you scroll all the way to the top and you can click that.
Yeah.
I think you can also do it from the main
Yeah, I think
Gears
so
of
too.
War.
Okay, because I feel like Althea and Ambrose need to have a chat. Wait, what? He was talking to you too? Wow.
I mean,
He can
technically talked a little bit to
multitask.
Ethan, but not much.
Oh, he tried.
I mean, he told us that that other guy left minutes ago. Ooh,
Good
goblets and
enough.
silverware.
Rana's looting.
Rana is sadly patting a broken down piano and managed to look over and see some cool shit.
Meanwhile, Althea's having mental palaver with a demon.
It's
The
been
hell?
a flump.
To an
Plump.
outside observer,
Actually-
it would have looked like for the past like 5 minutes or so, just Althea and Ambrose are just like having a really intense staring contest with
Yeah.
this demon.
I'm also gonna come
Seriously.
hang out with the flump after sadly patting and looting.
Sadly patting and looting.
Flump
Okay.
looks awesome.
Longest day ever, I swear to God.
I know, right? How long was that, Jacob? 30 minutes? Oh no, it took us an hour to get here. So there's that at least.
So an hour and 30 minutes.
An hour and 30 minutes, yeah.
We need the long rest so bad.
We do.
Oh,
We do.
hardcore. Hardcore.
We have to be coming up on a level up. I would.
Which still
but
won't.
but I don't think we're going to get all of our spell slots back before we have to face the big bad.
Well, it depends. Which big bad are you talking about?
The Illithid.
No, I think we can rest before we face the Illithid. It will eat us alive, literally, if we don't get to rest before we fight it.
Well, we might have a demon on our side. Maybe.
No, I would not trust that thing. We send that thing back to hell. We're not releasing it onto this plane.
I mean, the other
No.
demons.
No. No.
I mean, he's
No.
a common enemy.
No. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. If this conversation happens in character,
I don't think this.
maybe
I
we
don't
should
think
take.
this conversation is going to happen in character.
I was gonna say maybe we should take a short rest here while we've got some shelter, and while we have that short rest, we can chat about how
Is,
Rana feels about letting a demon.
Well, you know.
You're a paladin. Okay, sorry.
I know. Believe me. Believe me. I'm having issues with this concept.
Okay.
I'm not.
Anyway, we know you're not. Is
Damn.
everybody cool with a short rest here?
A short rest isn't going to do me a whole hell of a lot in terms of spell slots. Like
no,
nothing.
but you'll get some health. And
She has hit- she
I'll
has
get
hit
some
die to
health.
spend.
Of course, if my freaking dice don't say no, you're gonna roll all ones.
Well, okay. Well, most of us would benefit from a short rest just because of the hit dice for the returning of health, and I think Athan's gets his stuff back, or some of his stuff back
Some of it I get
from his
cheap.
short rest, and warlocks also get their stuff back from a short rest, or some of
I
it.
don't know if Johnny gets anything
entire
back.
session without spell slots.
Same. Well, I've got like 2 level 2 spell slots. I don't know if Johnny gets anything back from the short rest or not.
I don't think clerics do, but just as out of player, I think this would be a good idea, just because this is a little bit of shelter, presumably from
But
the rain.
it's gonna take us at least an hour to get back to town.
Johnny doesn't get Johnny's already taken his short rest. He's got
Oh, bugger.
He got 2 hit dice worth of HP he can regain. Is that right, Jacob? So he used 4.
You can take multiple short rests throughout a day, though, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I only have 2 hit dice worth of HP that I can regain left.
Right. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are there 6 of us? So half of the party would benefit from a short rest.
So Johnny's actually in this charnel pit trying to make sense of all the bodies. Is somebody going to come and get him?
Possibly. Depends on how the conversation with this demon continues.
You guys are doing your thing. Johnny's doing his.
How about we figure this out in role play chat?
Later on, everyone.
Yeah. We'll do that.
Alright, folks, have
Have
good
a
night.
lovely
Good
night.
night.
Later on.
See y'all later.
Everyone level up to level 52.
Way to not die.
Night,